Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Deltarune Chapter 4. This evening, we're gonna do the super boss fight against the Hammer of Justice as our way of celebrating National Senior Citizens Day. I hope he brought his life alert bracelet, but not for himself. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm excited for tonight. We're gonna be doing the Hammer of Justice boss fight. I don't know, is this one supposed to be as hard as the Roaring Knight was? Speaking of the Roaring Knight, I see the Roaring Knight was here bright and early over on YouTube. Oh, darn it, I can't scroll up high enough to see it. I think Roaring Knight had said something like, I'm excited. I'm excited too. I did off stream do a little bit of what I think Oak had suggested, doing some grinding for money to toss some money into the fountain. Because there was a fountain that I think Oak said that if you toss money into it, you get a prize, and if you toss like 10,000, you get, so I grinded up 10,000 bucks, tossed it in, and nothing happened. So I don't know what I did wrong, but I guess we'll figure that out later. But let me read some chat here. Oak says, hey, Longa, how you doing, Oak? Cozy says, hi, how you doing, Cozy? Huh?
Kick his tail, Logan.
See, that's hard to do on a turtle, because I don't know if you've seen turtles. Their tails are very small. Other parts of their bodies are disproportionately large compared to themselves, but their tails are small. But I will do my utmost, Jorge. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. And by the way, I did notice last time, like right after we started the raid, and I was like listening to the music for a bit more, that he had started, like his boss fight music was Undyne's music. I'm excited about that. But yeah, I'm gonna read some chat, then we're gonna do that, Hori. We're gonna kick his tail, small though it may be. But yeah, Oku saying Nora is in the thick of Omori, so we may not be able to raid for a bit. Well, we'll see when you get there. Chat, the goal is gonna be to beat the Hammer of Justice before Oak even gets here. Eglin says, hello, hello. How you doing, Eglin? Said, moved into my dorm. My roommate hasn't moved in yet. Move-in was yesterday morning, so I don't know if she'll even be here. Okay, well, you do, but don't tell anybody, because like, then you can have the whole place to yourself. You just set up like a dummy or a mannequin, and people are like, oh, where's your roommate? You just put the dummy in like a spare bed. You're like, oh, there, or over there sleeping. Oh, she's so tired all the time. But how do you like your new dorm room? Quick Katie says, howdy, how you doing, Quick Katie? Bumbo says, I'm old. Said also Deltarune 2 weeks from now, tomorrow. 2 weeks, do you think? I don't think we'll still be doing this 2 weeks from now. Right, but how you doing, Bumbo? Let me take a look over at YouTube. Reyes says, Logan with a wave. Jack says, welcome to everyone in chat. How you doing, Reyes? And Jack's Frozy says, Lagoon, as we should. Insert says, are we ready to Deltarune? I'm ready. How are all of you? Reyes, Jack's Frozy. Insert Reyes says, coming back from a depressing match of Honor of Kings, a MOBA. Oh, I'm sorry, Reyes. Hopefully we'll take your mind off of the Honor of Kings. Frozy says, I'm ready to old my mans. Jack says, she dealt on my rune till I'm chapter 4. Null says, hi, how you doing? Oh, hi, Null. Oh, was that the Nora raid already? I thought we were gonna have to wait a while. Okay, so just in time. So we're gonna see the Nora clip, then we're gonna go and we're gonna do this boss fight. It's gonna be good.
It's circled back. Yeah, it's circled back. And
Is that the platypus? Is that Perry the platypus? Is that Perry the platypus doing 9/11? That's what it looked like. How was the rest of your Omori stream, Nora? Okay, so if Oak is back here, Oak, you had suggested that I go to the fountain and dump a bunch of money, and I did. I dumped like $10,000 into the fountain, and by the way, after I did that, I had exactly $99.99, but then I spent $900 on 2 more potions from the shop here. But it didn't give me anything. Was there something I was supposed to do? But okay. Everybody, we ready? All right, we're gonna go and we're gonna try this boss fight. Check our equipment last minute. Susie got the Absorb Axe, which has Vampire, so we scoop up HP when you attack. I left on the shadow mantle, huh?
Yeah, you get the prize from the fountain later.
Oh.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so it's not now. I thought, because I was looking all over the room trying to find, thank you very much for the 10 bits. Okay, so I don't have to worry. Thank you. That is a load off my mind. I didn't leave the Devil's Tail on because Devil's Tail is like worse defense-wise. It's better with attack and magic, but based on the cutscene we had before, it sounds like we don't really have to defeat the Hammer of Justice. By the way, the hammer is not his hands. So we just want defense to be high, and so our defense is higher with highest with Wafer Guard and Shadow Mantle. Chris had a pink ribbon, which increased our hearts, our souls size to get more TP, but it looks like Susie cannot wear it. I was debating putting on the Lodestone to increase TP increase, but I feel like that'll be less defense. So I think we're good. I got some items. I got a bunch of Scar Elixirs, and yeah. So let's try this. Let's do this boss fight for realsies now. I'm excited. Oh, and the music stops. Dang, so this is the magic axe, huh? You got the... Hey, wait a tick, you're going to pay for that. See, it's totally Undyne's theme, y'all. It's Undyne's theme. It didn't... But it's like whimsical and slightly Celtic, I think? Hey, the heck are you talking about? This is still the inside of me study, ain't it? Nothing else was free, so why do you think we'd start here? Good one. I'm taking the axe now. Huh?
Hi, Logan. Today is my birthday, and I figured I'd pop in to say hi.
Selmers! Happy birthday! Thank you so much for the 30 bits, everybody. Everybody, we can sing happy birthday. Now, Selmers doesn't like being called Selmers, so y'all can say Pep or Deliver Rabbit. But because I've been imprinted, I will say Selmers. So we gotta wish happy birthday to Selmers. Thank you for the 30 bits. Okay, everybody, before the boss fight. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Selmers. Happy birthday to you. Did you have a good birthday? Did you do anything fun today? I hope you did something fun. Actually, this is a good opportunity. We're gonna read a couple more comments in the chat, then we will get in the fight. But oh, we should do a prediction. Hang on. We got to do this before we start the fight anyway. Kind of like we did for the Roaring Knight. This will be exclusive to Twitch, so I don't know how to do this on YouTube. But we're going to start a prediction. Will Logan defeat the Hammer by the 2-hour mark? And happens a yeah or nah? And we're gonna have a long submission period. We're gonna give you guys a half hour to submit for this. Again, the question is, will I defeat the Hammer by the 2-hour mark? I think for the Roaring Knight, we defeated him or her. I think it might be Death's Holiday. Like a few minutes before the 2-hour mark. So we're gonna go ahead and start prediction right now. Let's see. Quickity was saying, making a last-minute Hammer of Justice death counter button on my Steam Deck. Nice! I'm probably gonna die a lot. Looking back, I don't know how I did the Jevil fight in like 3 tries. How badly I did against, bye! Oh, we got a new follow! Sanictuary! Am I saying the right? Sanictuary? May I call you Sanic? For short. Welcome. Okay, so before we get into this, if you're new, let me give you the quick rundown of the channel. Did you come in with Nora's Raid, by the way? Well, we stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we're alternating between this Deltarune Chapter 4, and we just started Persona 5 Strikers, so it's some like hack and slash action there. So yeah, welcome, and I read every comment in chat. I'm already behind. We're 10 minutes into stream, and I'm probably at least 5 minutes behind. But if you type something into the chat, Sanctuary, in fact, I should scroll down and see if you have said any. Oh, there we go. Yeah, first time chatter. I have no channel bits, and I must bet. Also, yes, that is correct. Okay, because I always think of Sonic. It's like that drawing of Sonic where it's like Sonic. So it's like you're a sanctuary for Sonic, but welcome. And let me also check some comments over on YouTube. Jack said, or read that. Rhea says, I'm ready to hammer my justice. Insert says, hello to Null. Oh, I gotta scroll up a little bit. Rhea says, nothing happened yet. Frulzy says, she hammers my justice till I'm old. Insert says, I'm old. Metal Wolf, welcome back. Good to see you again. Saying hello, everyone to the wave. Frulzy says, hi. Insert says, hello, Meta. Jack says, welcome, Metal Wolf. Wait, is it Metal Wolf or Metal? Oh, it's Metal. Okay, so I was saying it right. Let's see. Metal Wolf says, good luck. I tried fighting the boss last night, but I haven't defeated him yet. Says, I love your voice for the old man. Thank you. Frilzy says, happy birthdays. Okay, I'm behind in both chats. But let's try this. Let's try this out. I'll read 2 more comments, though, on Twitch. Bubba said, no hammer isn't as hard as the knight, but requires a different skill set. Oak says, actually, wait, we just got to a save, I think. Jorge said, yeah, the neck is freakishly long. Yes, that's what I meant, Jorge. The neck. The neck. Okay, so we'll see what the... Okay, well, here's what I want. Here's all I want from this boss fight. Because he's Undyne's mentor, he has the same theme as Undyne. I want his fight to be like Undyne. Now, it's been a long time since I fought Undyne in Undertale. The only 2 parts I remember is materializing spears and then, like, shooting at us. So I hope he does that with hammers. And there was also the bit where, like, we're in the center and we had, like, a little shield that we had to point different directions for the spears to come at. I hope it's that, but probably with hammers. If that happens, I am going to be happy. So, once again, cast your votes on the prediction. Don't think I'm serious. Hey, check the price tag. Huh? Price? What? It says it costs, $999,999,999. Yeah, didn't realize it was still on discount. But I know you worked real hard to get here, so how about a trade? If you and you alone can best me challenge, I give it to you for free. Knew you'd say that. What do you want? How about a haircut? Hey, a haircut? All right, sure. Which hair would you want me to cut? Oh, any of them. They're all too long, see? Just get one and I'll give it to you. So once again, I'm assuming this is also then going to be kind of like the Sans fight, where he's just going to be dodging all the time and we just have to land 1 hit. So we're not actually going to kill him. We're just going to wound him. All right, I'll start with your beard. Ha-da-da. Huh? Stay still! I love his little dancing thing. I get it. You think I'm gonna go easy on you, huh? What the? So you want to get serious, do ya? Then tell me first, can you hear it? Can you hear its song, singing from the deep? That is the ringing. Yo! Of the hammer of justice. I also like he's even got the same like plume that Undyne has. And only 1 eye. But as I was thinking about Undyne and all that, there is one thing I have to say that I miss from Undertale combat. I miss that when you would fight a character that you see the sprite of on the overworld. You remember when you would fight like Undyne or Papyrus or whomever else? Like in the battle, it was always a much bigger battle sprite. Here it's just like the world sprite. But okay, so we gotta lock in. Hope you guys have cast your votes because I am totally going to win this fight. First try, gonna happen. See, and Oak says, almost, and Quiggin said, I want to delete the old AAI2 spoiler clips button in the deck. The deck's not responding. Help! And there was the Nora Ray. Nora said Nora's rating in. Hope her tears don't mess up your stream. Bubba says, oh, not Deltarune Silk Song 2 weeks from tomorrow. My memes got messed up. Oh, yeah, that's right. I think I saw it last minute. Extemporaneous mentioned that. I don't believe it. I'm not going to believe it till it happens. I don't think Silk Song is actually coming out. It can't be real. So yeah, Frulzia says happy birthday. Sincer says happy birthday, Selmers. Did I spell that right? Well, it's with an S, but it's okay. Close enough. Metal says happy birthday to Selmers. Reyes says happy B-Day, Salmon. Reyes says, oh crap, I gotta scroll up. Says, well, Logan, I ended up with a mage who stubbornly picked a marksman because I was the bottom lane for marksman. And they still played poorly. Metal said, you defeated Javelin 3 tries. Major props to you. Well, thank you. I actually got close the first time. The first time I got him tired enough to pacify, but didn't realize it. And then I died the next round. And second try, I died miserably. But okay, so the big question we got to figure out is if this is just to last as long as possible or to attack as many times as possible. I'm going to assume it's to attack as many times as possible for right now. So obviously we don't have any TP, so I'm just gonna do a regular attack on Hammer of Justice. Hacha! Oh, and that maxed my HP. Oh, and it gave me a bunch of TP. Okay, so we definitely want to do that. We might not do much in the way of any rude busters. So you got moves. So what? I mean, that was great. If I can just max my HP every round. You're facing a hero. There isn't anything that's gonna stand in our way. So the story goes, so the story goes. But ain't every story better with a little twist? Oh, we got it! It's the shield thing! But with an axe. Oh, I'm happy! Point in different directions. Oh, yes, I remember this from Undyne's fight. I'm so happy. Huh? Something feels off. You won't learn anything running away, you know. If you got guts, let's see how you deal facing everything head on. Chris, help me out. Pow, 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 pow. See, it was easy. That was so easy. Huh?
LoganRobo has a real talent for improv.
Aw.
You'd never guess how unprepared he usually is.
I prepare by becoming intentionally unprepared, huh?
He brings such warmth to the room, it almost makes people forget he's lonely. LoganRobo
Almost.
is really reliable. Not only can you count on him being late, you can always count on him to make things more complicated than they need to be. His taste in drinks is unique. No one else on
It says, no one else I know would admit they enjoy Ovaltine that much. But for real, love you, bro. You too, Rukov. Thank you so much for the 2 TTSs. Thank you. One day I will no longer be lonely, and then you'll pop and call me lonely, and I'll be like, nuh-uh. You'll be like, F you mean nuh-uh. But today is not that day. But thank you very much, Rukov. How are you? Are you having to head to bed? Are you going to be able to stick around for some of this fight here? But thank you very much. Okay, we need to keep going to this. So fight, hammer of justice, ka-chow. Look at that, twice I hit it right in the center. As long as you're green, you can't run away. Unless you face danger head on, the bullets will do you in. See? I love that mechanic. Now, I also remember when Undyne did it, there was the mechanic where sometimes the arrow would be pointing the other way and it would come at you, then it would switch over to the other side. So if we get some of that. I love this type of fight. I don't know why. Okay, we have enough technically for a Rude Buster, and we're at full health. So I guess we might as well do it. Do a Rude Buster. On to Hammer of Justice. Rude Buster. Oh, crap! What was that? He Ganoned me! Okay, but I shot it back. Did you ever hear that old tale? Okay, it's tennis. I don't want to do Rude Buster anymore. Wait, but it almost looked like it hit him. It like spun around or something. Did you ever hear that old tale? Yes, the old tale based upon the prophecy. Lord of the Hammer. I think I heard about it. What happens? Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, darn it. They're going different speeds now. Okay, well, I took some hits, but that's okay. We'll replenish it up. I just need to... That was good. That was clever. The opponent is reeling from the Rude Buster. Oh, he is? Okay. So maybe I need to do a certain number of Rude Busters. We're doing good so far. I'm going to read some more in the chat here. Let's see. I see Oak and Atlantic coming with the raid messages from Nora. Chris with the raid message. And Atlantic says, hey, Logan. Hey, Atlantic. Quickie says, I had to shoot Stream Deck down, but now it's not coming back up. Is it dead? Quentin Katie, did you murder it? Jorge said, been thinking about the different naming conventions for Of Justice. And throughout the name, the Trident of Justice goes sufficiently hard. Oh, I like that, the Trident of Justice. I was thinking about it too earlier, and here, I got a prediction, actually, for the game, because we've still got multiple chapters. I think, because we've talked before about Susie is kind of becoming the new protagonist. I mean, not new, but is becoming the protagonist. She's got the biggest character arc and the most growth. I think by the end of the game, she is going to have trained up by the Hammer of Justice or maybe Undyne or whatever and be really, really tough. I think the final boss of the game might be Chris fighting Susie. But I don't know who we're going to be. If we're going to be Chris fighting Susie or if we're going to be Susie fighting Chris. Maybe it'll depend on whether we do a good route or a bad route. But I'm going to make that prediction. And I know that it'll probably be years before we get to the final, but mark this, clip that, and bookmark it. That is my prediction. Let's see. Oak says, ad quote, is that Perry the Platypus doing 9/11? It was! Nora said it was terrible. Anyways, fastest rated runner in the Midwest. Bye, Nora. Thank you so much for the raid. Eglin said, the dorm is pretty good. The AC is broken. No! And the bed is longer than the frame. Frame is a twin bed, is a twin XL. So I'm a little bit about that because I hate having my bed up so high. Well, I mean, I guess I'd rather have I feel like I'd rather have the bed a little bit longer than the frame a little bit longer than the bed, because then I'd feel like I'm missing out. But the AC broken in August is awful. Eglin, I hope you're not melting. Crystal said, the stream is awesome, teared up a bit. And Atlantic said, he's not wrong either. Lol, it was Perry doing 9/11. Atlantic, it was Perry the Platypus doing 9/11. Let's see, Reyes says, not like our fighter did any better. And then Metal with a wave. Crystal's posting some stuff there. Logan in true Logan fashion is behind. That is true. Oh, I gotta scroll up. Crystal says, hi chat, what's up? Metal Wolf says, wow, he guessed the 2 biggest parts of the, okay, so are we gonna get like hammers materializing like the spears? I'm just glad it's like the Undyne fight. Undyne's fight was probably my favorite fight of Undertale way back in those days. In part because I had to do it so many times. I've mentioned this before. My nephew kept dying and kept like, Uncle Logan, can you come and beat Undyne for me? Then I'd beat Undyne. Then the next day it'd be like, I forgot to save yesterday. I gotta have you come beat Undyne again. I'm like, okay. I forgot to save again. At that point, I'm like, you're not saving on purpose. You just want to see me defeat Undyne over and over. Insert says, hi, Crystal. I believe we are all doing well. Reyes says, Crystal. Null says, I hope Light World fighters are like UTs? What are UTs? Oh, we got a new person. Brummix _32 saying, hi, LoganRobo. Hi, am I saying that right? Brummix? Welcome. I'll give you the same rundown that we gave to Sanic earlier. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, right now alternating between this and Persona 5 Strikers. So welcome, and I read every comment in chat. I'm sometimes behind, and I feel good. I'm surviving quite long, partly because I'm reading so much. But let's fight. Hammer of Justice and ka-chow. Oh, darn it. Only got 2? The first time I miss it is when I don't have hit points. Chapter 1, The March of the Dark King. The heroes defeat the king and stop the dragon. Okay. Oh, crap! Oh, it's an... what was that? It was an octagon. The bells ring in justice. I think I need to use an item. I can't count on hitting that critical. So we should do that. How much do we have? I feel like the number of hit points we have has gone up. So a deluxe dinner ought to do enough. Yeah, feed yourself deluxe dinner, Susie. Susie used it. Oh, what? But it was stolen, what? Oh, I probably can't use items. I bet I need to only do magic healing. Oh, there, I ain't using items, so fair's fair, ain't it? I can't use items. Do I get it back after?
A shape with 8 sides?
Oh, yeah, octagon, right? Oh, crap. From Danganronpa. That's right, I almost forgot about that. Holy crap, Jorge. Yes, from that Grape House and Strawberry House chapter. Thank you, Jorge, for that trip down memory lane. See, over on YouTube, Null saying if there is ever one. Frozy says, oh, sweet Stream Deck tech scuff. I understand your pain, Twitch chatter. Oh, another person, Tripmine, saying hello. Hi, Tripmine. I assume you were here when I talked to Brummix and gave Brummix a rundown. How are you? Brummix and Tripmine, I'd love to hear how you found this place here. Are you just like Deltarune fans? Kaya says, hi. How you doing, Kaya? Welcome. Crap, I gotta scroll up a little bit. It keeps doing this. Raya says, I can't relate. I've never had a Steam Deck. A Stream Deck. It's a slightly different. Steam Deck is like a Nintendo Switch, where a Stream Deck is a thing by Elgato that lets you it's basically a little device with customized hotkey buttons to press stuff. Frozy says, my laptop battery exploded in a way that voids a warranty. So all I have is the Steam Deck. I'm sorry, Frozy. Said the scuff is so real. And Reyes says F for the scuff. Okay, let's play a bit more. So we don't have items. Chapter 2, the City of the Shining. The heroes do battle in chariots to save the queen. Okay. Oh, that's a big hammer. It's a big hammer. Oh, crap. What? Oh, wait, and then he attacks? Oh, I'm dying. My items were all taken? I have no items then. Okay, do I have enough for heal? I don't have enough for heal. Okay, crap. Healing takes 85. I gotta land a crit here. Yeah! Wait, why does it only say 2? Why did I only get 2? Last time it was like max. Oh, because I was already at max. I only got 2. Because I keep missing, but I'm 79 now. Chapter 3, the Oils of the Northern Light. The heroes travel among the islands and catch a glimpse of a lost land. Okay. Oh, crap! Oh, what's that? Oh, crap! Yeah, you go! The air crackles green with freedom. Okay, we gotta do that healing. I need a healing. On myself, don't steal my magic, bro. Susie, only 30. Oh, I'm dying. Chapter 4, the trials of the Holy Hammer. A great smith gives the heroes a terrible weapon. Why? Hammers. Ouch! Ah, whoa, crap, that's a lot of hammers! I don't know how I'm still alive after that. Okay. I'm at 36 hit points. That's still plenty of hit points. The opponent seems very impressed with Susie's magic. Okay. Fight and give me my 2 hit points, bro. 2. Chapter 5, the field of pink and gold, huh?
So Logan, you know the reverse arrows from Undyne's fight? The game signaled that they would reverse by making them yellow. This fight has yellow arrows just for fun, so Toby Fox could do some trolling if you still have Undertale missile memory.
Oh, that is interesting. Thank you so much to the 10 bits. It's been so long since I played it. I thought the arrows were pointing the other direction. Were they yellow and pointed the other way? Because then they would spin around and attack like that. So I've been trying to look at the shapes of the arrows. But that is actually really, really cool. I like that. Okay, so far, first try. We're probably gonna die this round. I've made it to chapter 5. I don't know how many chapters. Because how many chapters are gonna be in Deltarune? Isn't it 8? I bet he has 8 chapters. I feel like I'm doing pretty decently. I hope so. I'm reading a couple more comments in the chat. I'm gonna do that because I need to pause, mainly because my hands are getting really sweaty. Quickity says, chat, what do we name the death counter for this fight? Hammer Rune, Old Rune, Justice Rune, or Susie Rune? I would say Justice Rune, but that's my... Gerson, the Hammer of Justice follow. Oh, thank you, Gerson. Are you impressed that on my first try I've survived this long, Gerson? Gerson, please go easy on me. Just don't kill me. Just don't kill me, bro. I'm down to 38 and I'm not healing enough. Gerson. Oh, and I see in the overlay, first time chatter says, I'm old. Welcome, Gerson. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We're alternating between this right now and Persona 5 Strikers. And I read every comment in chat. I am already behind. I'm probably at least a good 10 to 15 minutes behind right now. But Gerson, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you judge me worthy, Gerson. Let's see. Hori says, also, the Guisarame of Justice is totally going to be my D&D 5e world. Guisarame. What's a Guisarame? Quickity says, I already read that. See, Oak said this boss is much harder on keyboard. Oh, I would imagine. Hori said he doesn't know about items. Haha. Bubba says, Susie Rune. I know it earlier. I even stocked up on items for this. Crystal says, happy birthday, Rabbit. Quinkity says, oh my gosh, I forgot I can do gift buttons on the stream deck. Oak says, happy birthday to you, Pep. Crystal says, happy birthday to you. And then Oak says, Hori says, happy birthday to you, dear Rabbit. Quinkity says, also happy birthday. Someone says, thanks, y'all. Eglin says, happy birth, Rabbit. Someone says, I did. We went out to dinner and just got back. Thank you. Well, thank you for the 30-bit Summers. Happy birthday. Crystal over on YouTube says more like W Scuff. Null says I meant Undertales. And Crystal says it's not a good stream without at least one Scuff. And Metal Wolf says no, don't use items. Well, now I know. So when we die and come back, we'll have learned from that. Okay, chapter 5, the field of pink and gold. The vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy. Okay, I did a little bit better. I think the key is I need to hold my D-pad with both fingers so I can get those diagonals good. Huh?
I got my partner to play Deltarune. He played Chapter 1, so I bought him the full game so he can play 3 and 4 later. Smile, I think Cass enjoying it. He loves Lancer and Rules. We both want to peg Rules card. I'm old.
Is it card instead of hard in that case? I think you are correct. Everybody, how can you not love Lancer? Rules card, I'm not sure about that. But I do like the fact that TTS girls seem to know that was the correct pronunciation for rules. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. Okay. I don't have enough magic for healing. So let's just, I guess I could defend? But I don't know. I got this gut feeling that I need to attack a certain number of times. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's just do it. Let's do Hammer of Justice and ka-chow. And just, okay. What happens next? Who knows? There was only one more chapter after that. It all stopped. Okay, so does that mean I'm close to the end of the fight, actually? Already? Okay. Oh, crap. What? Oh, yeah? Oh, okay, TP Max. I gotta do some healing. The shells confused me. Okay, so it's one. I'll say shack of a battle just for consistency. I need to heal myself. I need healing. Susie, heal. Still only 32, but it's more hit points than I had before. Then that next book, it never did get written. I'm holding on. The story, it became so grand, so overwhelming. Some say it swallowed up the author himself. Okay. Darn it. Wow, that is difficult. A bead of sweat forms on the old man's forehead. Okay, I think I really need to defend because I need to be able to heal soon. I'm not going to survive much longer. So we'll find out. If he doesn't do any more telling of like a story, and if I repeat that, then I'm screwed, and I do need to do the number of attacks. Let's defend. The ones who could write the next, the youth, the pen was lying there for them to pick up, to make the next page. They never did. Okay. Crap. Oh, ow! Oh, crap. I had 4 hit points! I should read some more chat. Quick says, the Bumbo has spoken. Susie Rune death counter 0 for now. Oak says, I think Logan absolutely will. It is not nearly as hard as the Roaring Knight. Cozy says, happy birthday. Eglin says, on the upside for my dorm, there's a bathroom, shower, and sink in the hall, in the room, so I don't have to go down the hall. Oh, that's good. So the kitchen in the main room isn't that far, since my room is barely a door from my room, and the room is way bigger than the other dorm building since the building was finished last year. Nice. And there's where Santa came in earlier saying I have no channel bits and I must bet. Also, yes, that is correct. Bubba said I use they it for the night. They're never referred to as gender, so I use the things for them in the game. I'm still guessing, Bumbo, that the night is gonna be deaths. I'm probably wrong, but that's my guess for now. This is I don't think I have enough evidence to really call it a theory, though. Oak says, I'm so confident that Logan will do it. I'm betting 10k points. Bubba says, will I have to be the doubter this time? Sonic said, night in 2 hours is also very impressive. Well, thank you. It didn't feel that way. I died like 8 times. If I was a cat, that would have been my last life. Eglin said, you're gonna have fun. I'm enjoying this fight. He's so whimsical. Over on YouTube, Frulzy says, except when the scuff only affects me. Rhea says 9H. Frulzy said, that's a lot of H. Metal Wolf said, pay attention to the descriptions of the chapters because they have parallels to the chapters in Deltarune. Interesting. So when he talked about chapter 5, the pink and the gold, do you think that was like a tease for what chapter 5 is going to be, and that's why that there aren't any chapters after that, because they haven't been made yet? I like that. I like that idea a lot. Rhea says, meant to say, oh. Frulzy says, oh, that's significantly less H. Metal Wolf says, 7 chapters are planned for Deltarune. Okay, 7. For some reason, I thought it was 8. Okay. The air crackles green with freedom. We need to defend again. I'm gonna die. I'm about to die. We're gonna see our first death. But you, my dear, I see a story lit up in your eyes. Burn it bright, burn it black, burning up everything. Wait, oh, wait! What? Did I make it? Did I get that first try? Oh, crap. No, I died. I saw 5 pop off when I had 14 hit points. Darn it! Darn, I couldn't keep up. I failed. At least, I mean, okay, at least Gerson didn't murder us. So apparently if I get below 10 hit points, that counts as dying. Hey, well, you gave it your best shot. Here. Huh? I saw the fire in your eyes. That's proof enough for me. Take it. And this crystal too. What? That doesn't count though. Like, I need to win. I need to win, right? This isn't winning. Nah, keep it. Okay, good, Susie. You don't want it? Of course I do, but you're gonna need something to give me. After a rematch! Hey! You got guts, kid. I like that. I wish it was like the Roaring Knight fight and we could just like immediately go back to doing, or maybe can I just... Okay, Susie's back up. Can I just go into a rematch now? What, ready to fight again? What do you say, Chris? Okay, so I don't need to, like, reload the game? Okay, we're trying this again. For those who have beaten the Hammer of Justice, how close was I to the end? What do you say, Chris? Go, Susie! Go, Susie! Sorry, not enough time. Go, Susie! Get ready, because I'm not going to hold anything back. Okay, the Bell of Justice rings. Attack to show what you've got.
People are theorizing that Chapter 5 will take place in Asgore's flower shop, because he has a shadow crystal, and they describe Chapter 5 as a field of pink and gold,
Ooh.
like flowers and such.
I like that.
I'm gold.
Oh, you're gold, but not pink. Huh?
You almost won.
Oh, I was close. I was close. We can do this. We can get this. But thank you very much, Jorge. It felt like we were getting close. The way he was talking about, like, only one chapter left. I like Asgore's flower shop. I do worry because there was a rather prominent bit of flower imagery in Undertale, and I wonder how that's going to tie in there. But thank you both, Oak and Jorge, for the 10 bits each. Let's see. Quickity says on the Twitch chat, by the way, I had a good day. Dad and I went to this cool kids science museum just for fun. It was pretty neat seeing how they taught kids. They put so much details in things you'd never think of. Vet section, plane section, and even a big giant statue you can look at with giant organs. What do you mean a vet section? Were there animals? That's really cool, though, Jorge said. And so it begins, folks. How many tries do you think it'll take for Logan? Me, personally, I think 4. Oak says, I think 2 to 4 tries. Cozy said something. I'm getting a parcel today. I'm so excited. Nice. What's it going to be? Or is it a surprise? I'm excited. Quickie says, oh, yeah. Something I realized right after last stream. Susie, Gerson, and Undyne all are scaly monsters with scales on their bodies. Undyne is a fish. Gerson a turtle. Susie a dinosaur question monster. I like that. I dig that. Cozy says, I shall post it in one of the chats soon. Ooh, Quiggity says, grabs popcorn as I watch Logan witness the DT Green Soul. And there is the TTS from Rukov. Okay, let's try this again. The Bell of Justice rings. Attack to show what you've got. Ka-chow. Like the way he dodges. As long as you're green, you can't run away. Unless you face danger, head on, the bullets will do you in. It's starting real slow and then fast. Oh, one actually hit me first try. The air crackles green with freedom. Hammer of Justice, attack. Did you ever hear that old tale? Yes, the old tale based upon the prophecy. Lord of the Hammer. I think I heard about it. Yeah, you told me when we fought a minute ago. Because in universe, this is a rematch. Okay. Oh, darn it. I gotta pay more attention to their speeds. The bells ring. I gotta check to see if my items... Is my Scar Elixir completely gone? It looks like I got it back, so that's good, at least. And I need 85 to be able to do the healing, so let's just do another fight. Fight! Next time I'll be able to do healing. Chapter 1, the March of the Dark King. The heroes defeat the king and stop the dragon. Oh, crap. Okay, the bell's ringing justice. I need a magic heal myself. Susie cast, okay, heal. Chapter 2, the City of the Shining. The heroes do battle in chariots to save the queen. Okay, there's the hammer. But then the arrows are gonna come real quick, right? Boy, I feel like I did better last time. The opponent seems very impressed with Susie's magic. Fight! Hammer! Ha! Yes. Chapter 3, the Isles of the Northern Light. The heroes travel amongst the islands to catch a glimpse of a lost land. It's this thing again. Turtle shell. Ricochet. Stop it! Stop it! You heard me! The air crackles green with freedom! I mean, should I even be doing attacking? I feel like defending... no, because I do get a lot of TP from fighting, from swinging, right? And a tiny little bit of healing. Oh, still not quite enough to heal. Chapter 4, the Trials of the Holy Hammer. A great smith gives the heroes a terrible weapon. Okay, crap, it's this part. Oh, crap! The bell's ringing, justice magic. Heal myself, bro. Susie cast okay heal. Chapter 5, the field of pink and gold. The vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy. Okay, so if Oak was correct that this is going to be a tease for the next chapter being in Asgore's flower shop, the jealousy would be jealousy of Toriel moving on and being with Sans and all that stuff. I gotta read some more in the chat. Quick said, why did I write DT? I meant DR is in Deltarune, lol. Huh?
Am I allowed to tell you one thing about the fight? It should be very non-spoilery.
If it's non-spoilery, because we've already like seen a lot of it at this point, I suppose. I don't. If it's non-spoilery, I think that's fine. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. Let's see. Bubba says, I love how sneaky the freedom motif is in this song. There was one person who was convinced it wasn't there. Is when you say freedom motif? Oh, you mean like him talking about freedom? Yeah, because we're not talking about leitmotifs. That the obvious Undyne theme in there. Hori said, yeah, parry. Oak said, Logan, you must use Rude Buster, though. I have to? Like, or is it just because you wanted to see us tennis it back and forth? Hori said, you don't have to use Rude Buster. It's about the same as attacking. Okay. And Dark Wolf for the lurk. Thank you so much, Dark Wolf. Hori said, now healing, however. Apparently not with items, anyhow. Over on YouTube, let's see. Rhea says, H. Insert says, H. Reyes says, well, I still can't relate. Never had a stream deck either. Frulzy said, casually lore dumping on Susie. Reyes says, F. Insert says, F. Frulzy says, so Logan's hammer death counter will be canon to this playthrough. I mean, unless I decide to just go and reload. And Reyes says, like 70%. Null says, small tip, your heal gets upgraded per use. And it's permanent. Oh, okay. Wait, the okay heal or the heal from the axe? I think it's the okay heal, because the first time was 30, that time was 34, huh?
The way you actually win is by getting enough little yellow sparkles from Gerson. Attacking and Rude Bustering give a lot of sparkles, and using the heal skill gives a little. Defending gives none.
Okay, so that's what.
Old.
Okay, so I was thinking of the 10-bit, so I was close when I was saying earlier that I need to, that defending would be bad, but it's because every time we do an attack that there's. Okay, so that's why I should do Rude Buster. Okay. But for right now, I don't even have enough TP for it. So, thank you for the tips. Don't tell Beowulf that I got combat advice, huh?
It's true, I was healing like 110 on average with Susie.
Okay, so that means that if the longer it takes us to beat Gerson, the more healing we'll get, the more times we use it. So thank you very much, Jorge, for the 10 bits as well, like everybody for the tips. The vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy. Okay. Crap. There we go. Okay, the bells ring. Injustice. Gotta fight. So there we got 4 stars. What happens next? Who knows? There was only one more chapter. After that, it all stopped. Okay. Oh, crap. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. I gotta pay more attention. It's one check of a battle. Okay, so defending probably doesn't matter. We gotta get our TP up. I'm gonna die. Oh, and I still want away. The next book never did get written. The story, it became so grand, so overwhelming. Some say it swallowed up the author himself. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Darn it. Like, even with 2 hands, I can't get my stupid D-pad to move around. Darn it. You aren't giving up, are you? Heck no, Chris, let's try again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's ready to fight again? What do you say, Chris? Go, Susie, go, Susie. So it's twice I failed now. All right. The bell of justice rings. Attack to show what you got. And a-chow. Max. As long as you're green, you can't run away unless you face danger ahead. All the bullets will do you in. There we go. The white wind howls, hammer of justice, and ka-chow. What did you ever hear that old tale? The old tale. I guess I don't need to read this every single time. Lord of the Hammer. Darn it, he drew first blood. The air crackles green with freedom. I guess I could do a Rude Buster now just to see, like, how many stars we get. Let's try that. Let's try that. Rude Buster. Use Rude Buster. Oh, that was 5, so that is only marginally better than a regular attack. I think in that case, I should just hold on to my TP for the sake of healing. Chapter 1, the March of the Dark King. The heroes defeat the king and stop the dragon. There we go. Okay, the opponent is reeling from the rude buster. Hammer of Justice and attack! Chapter 2 of the City of the Shining. The heroes do battle in chariots to save the queen. So is because it was the queen. It was Queenie. Okay. The bells ring in justice. Hammer of Justice. Attack! Oh, it's also nighttime outside now. Chapter 3, The Oils of the Northern Light. The heroes travel among the islands and catch a glimpse of a lost land. Oh, grabs this. Is this? I give out! Ouch! Okay, so I can heal. I can heal at least. The air crackles green with freedom. We'll see how many stars we get for the healing. Probably not a whole heck of a lot. Oh, that was a lot of stars. Oh, healing does so much better than Rude Buster. Susie cast OK Heal. Chapter 4, The Trials of the Holy Hammer. The Great Smith gives the heroes a terrible weapon. That's me. That's me. I'm the heroes, and this is the terrible weapon. Oh. Ow, they're big. Why are the hammers so big? My hands are sweating. I need to read some more of the chat. Let's see. Jorge was saying now healing. However, Quiggin said, Detroit become human in one of the more evil routes, and then with Marcus and Connor having a showdown, you can pick who to play as. Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, Marcus didn't survive my playthrough. Quiggin said, thank you, YouTube chatter, for understanding my Steam Deck pains. It's a Stream Deck, though, not a Steam Deck. Understandable mistake, though. Lol. Atlantic with Lurk. Thank you for the Lurk, Atlantic. Quiggin said, Stream Deck helps with streams like OBS and stuff. I have death counters on things like Logan streams. Lol. Said, get ready to clip. Ready to clip what? Oh, there's a clip. We'll check that out in a minute. Let me read over on YouTube chat real quick. Frulzy says, is there a cap? Rhea says, Mr. Old Man also deals less damage the lower your HP gets. Oh, is that why I kept lasting so long when I was down? Oh, that's nice. Nell says, I believe so. There is, but you can get it higher if you use the heal in chapter 3 too. Oh, okay. I don't think I really did. And Rhea says, interesting. Okay. The opponent seems very impressed with Susie's magic. Attack, attack, attack. Okay. Chapter 5, The Field of Pink and Gold. The vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy. Come on. Stay at the angle. Stay at the diagonal. The bells ring in justice. In justice we trust. What happens next? Who knows? There was only one more chapter after that. It all stopped. Okay, come on. Come on, change directions properly. Yeah. Okay, the air crackles green with freedom. I'll save. Okay, heal yourself, Susie. Please, get lots of stars from him being so impressed. And we're at 69 HP. Nice. Okay, we are going to pause for just one quick second because Queen Katie posted a clip in the chat. For anyone who's lurking or who doesn't know the deal, if someone posts a clip into the chat, we load it up on our clip viewers so we can all watch it together and see what this is. So this clip is... I need to use hang on. It's from 25 minutes ago. Let's pop this up here 1 second. Oh, hang on. I got to click this thing over here before I can pop it up. And... Sorry, I wasn't quite ready for a clip. This clip is titled, Spoiler Chat was cackling when... An item. I can't count on hitting that. Oh crap, it's the item thing. So we should do that. How much do we have? I feel like the number of hit points we have has gone up. So a deluxe dinner ought to do enough. Yeah, dude, feed yourself deluxe dinner, Susie. Susie, use the... Oh, what? Boost stolen what? It was so unfair. I can't use items. I bet I need to only do magic healing. Oh, there, I hate using items, so fair's fair, ain't it? I can't use items. That's so mean. But, I mean, it is technically fair, I guess. But thank you for the clip. Quick, it said, Gerson, are you foreshadowing right now? Please tell us endgame spoilers. It says green shell, but it's a blue shell. Said Gerson is literally listing all of the chapters right now. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and Chapter 4. And maybe mentioning Chapter 5 and maybe Chapter 6. Bubba says 7. Oak said Bros confirmed 7 chapters. Quick, it said it's the number of souls, Logan. Oh, it is! And there's where Gerson came in saying, oh, you bold. Okay, let's keep going. Susie cast OK heal. That next book, it never did get written. The story, it became so grand, so overwhelming. I wonder if this reflects like how Toby Fox feels. That like, you know, almost feel like I can't do this. People have such high expectations. Some say it swallowed up the author himself. That's Toby Fox. Toby Fox. Oh crap! Come on, point down! I'm trying to point down. The bells ring injustice. I gave me a lot of TP. The ones who could write the next thing with the pen was lying there for them to pick it up to make the next page. They never did. Oh crap! Oh crap! I forgot it did that way. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. But you, my dear, I see a starry lit up in your eyes. Burning bright, burning black, burning up everything. Oh, it's this part again. This is the farthest I made it. Oh, he's coming down to 60 points. I thought I die if I get under 10. Oh, we need to heal. We need to heal.
Hey, loser. Wait. No. This isn't Clamor. But Rukov really is going to bed now. So stay alone.
I don't want to stay lonely, Rukov. That is the opposite of all of my intentions. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Rukov. Get some sleep. Sleep well. Have a good night. And yeah, if you can't sleep, feel free to come back and hang out. Okay, so, okay, heal. Heal yourself, Susie. 42, yeah, it is getting higher. There we go. All right. The bell's ringing now. Seems we've reached the final rounds. So, how do you think it all ends? No, how do you want it to end? I feel like that's hinting at the whole illusion of choice thing with the very beginning of the game, where you get a character creator and then it ignores it. Okay, what are we doing here, bro? Oh crap, it's this again. It's this again. Please stop. Please stop. Oh, please stop. Oh, why? Oh, it hurts. I don't think there's even a path to avoid all these. I have 24. I'm alive. I'm alive. The bells ring injustice. An ending, huh? If I could choose, I guess. I wouldn't have an ending. It's just better if stuff just goes on forever, right? Okay, it's this. Crap. Oh, darn it. Okay, so... darn it! Okay, I'm alive! The bell's ringing justice. How are we not done yet? Susie just said... Oh, Susie was talking about no ending. There's no ending to this fight. Well, ain't that something? At this late hour with the bells ringing out their justice, you choose eternity! Perhaps this again. Oh, crap! Oh, no! It's all right, it's all right. How about you give it another shot? I got farther that time. Eglin says, oh, they do, Logan. People just look at the color first, since it's easier to look at the color than the direction. Crystal says, I'm old. Queen Kitty says, I'm old. Gerson says, you're old. Oh, no, you're good, Logan. I believe in you. Thank you, Gerson. I'm trying. Queen Kitty said, the vast garden is charred in inferno and jealousy. Asgore, get over here. Don't get hasty, sir. Oak says, TTS girl Deltarune fan. Queen Kitty says, ooh, so chapter 6 is going to be peak Toby dog appearance, mayhaps. Horace says, is he going to get gonna one-shot Gerson? No. I tried my best. Over on YouTube, Null says, I believe so. There is, but you can get it higher if you use the heal in chapter 3. Oh, I read that. Reyes says, interesting. Null says, in total, she can heal more than Ralsei. Reyes says, this should be a KO counter instead of a death counter. Says, I literally heard IRL bells ring right as you said the bell rings. Ooh. And Null says, for whom the bell tolls. And Reyes says, no! And I'm caught up on YouTube at least. Okay, attempt number 4. What, ready to fight again? What do you say, Chris? Go, Susie. Go, Susie. At least each time gets a little bit easier because the healing gets better. Get ready, because I'm not going to hold anything back. Maybe if I try doing the joystick instead of the D-pad on that octagon, maybe I'll have a better time. Let's give that a shot this time. And ka-chow. As long as you're green, you can't run away. At least when it goes to octagon. On square, I think it's fine. Unless you face danger head on, the bullets will do you in. Okay, the bell of justice is ringing. It's for you. Ka-chow! Max. Did you ever hear that old tale? Okay, we read this before. Prophecy, the Lord of the Hammer. Susie either has a really bad memory or problems with not paying attention. I don't know which, though. Okay, the bells ring in justice, Hammer of Justice, and ka-chow! Max! Chapter 1, the March to the Dark King. The heroes defeat the king and stop the dragon. Oh, crap. Okay, here's where it becomes an octagon. Oh, crap. The bell of justice is ringing. It's for you. Okay, we can do a healing now. Do an okay heal on yourself, Susie. Susie cast okay heal. Chapter 2, the City of the Shining. The heroes battle in chariots to save the queen. Is it chariots because that chapter had all the... Okay, I need to try the joystick this time. It had all the cars. Okay, the opponent seems very impressed with Susie's magic. Hammer of Justice, fight! Chapter 3, the Isles of the Northern Light. The heroes travel among the islands to catch a glimpse of a lost land. Oh crap, it's this. Oh crap, why am I so bad this time? Oh, yeah. The bells ring in justice. Fight! Okay, and in chapter 4, the trials of the Holy Hammer. Yeah, here's a terrible weapon. It's this part. I hate this. I don't like this. That is too many hammers. Nobody needs this many hammers! Not for anything! Why do you even own this many hammers? Okay, just do an okay heal on yourself, Susie. 46. Chapter 5, the field of pink and gold. The vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy. Okay, oh, that's right. I need to try the joystick. See if that works better. Okay. That seems to be a little bit better. Cat goes green with freedom. Hammer. Die! I mean, not die, but just get a haircut. What happens next? Who knows? There was only one more chapter after that. It all stopped. The air cackles green with freedom. The next book had never did get written. The story, it became so grand, so overwhelming, some say it swallowed up the author himself. Oh, crap. Come on. Oh, darn it. Maybe the joystick isn't better. I'm dying again, but do some more healing. Healing, Susie. Susie cast okay heal. It is getting a lot better. I'm going to read some more in the chat. Oak says, I low-key feel like Logan might pull off first try Gerson. Oh, but I didn't. I think that's when I lost. Quicken says, Susie, room counter 1. Bubba says to Oak, you spoke too soon. Gerson said, why would I murder? Why would I murder you? I would never. I don't know. You seem to like violence, Gerson. Bubba says, not too close, but not far. A few attacks. Oak said, yeah, he was like 3 rounds from winning, I think. Gerson says, chapter 5, the field of pink and gold, the vast garden is charred in an inferno of jealousy. Oak said, Logan is absolutely winning before 2 hours. Where are we at now? We're just at the 1 hour mark. Maybe we will. Reyes says, win on attempt 4, so it matches chapter 4. Oh, I like that. It says, is it just me, or does a part of the soundtrack right after the slow banjo solo sound melancholic? I'm not sure. I'll have to pay more attention to it. I'm kind of getting caught up with the fight, so I may have missed that part. But you may be right, Reyes. Susie cast okay heal. The ones who could write the next to you with the pen was lying there for them to pick up to make the next page. They never did. Crap. Oh, darn it. Oh, that was a really bad round. I don't think I'm going to get this on 4 after all. Miss, but you, my dear, I see a starry lit in upon your eyes, burning bright, burning black, burning up everything. What's this part again? I need to, like, run past. Oh, but I take a hit when I do that. Okay. Let's fight again. Still not enough in order to heal. The bell's ringing now. It seems we've reached the final round, so how do you think it all ends? No, how do you want it to end? It's this again, not the hammers. There's too many hammers. Too many hammers for one person. I don't care who you are. This is more hammers than any person, turtle, human, or otherwise needs. Okay, heal. Heal. Okay, heal. Heal yourself, Susie. It's 50 now, an ending, huh? If I could choose, I guess, I wouldn't have an ending. It's just better if stuff just goes on forever, right? And then down, and down, and there, and then there, and then there, there, crap. Okay, I'm alive though. Hammer of Justice, attack! That was way too early that time. Well, ain't that something? At this late hour with the bells ringing out their justice, you choose eternity. Crap. Okay, crap. Darn it. Shells, please be nice to me. Please be nice. Why won't you be nice? I'm alive. I think this is farther than I made it before. Okay. Come on, just die. Miss, hold on dearly to that thought. For the tides of fate are drawn close, and soon an ocean of ink shall wash across the pages. Okay. Come on. Oh! What was all the stars? There was a lot of stars. The bell's ringing in justice. Magic. Okay, heal. Come on, Susie. You have 1 hit point. How did I survive that? Susie cast OK heal, but there is one thing that can overwrite the dark. A white pen, known as hope. Or whiteout. It's more of a brush, really. Miss, I believe this is what you hold. Me? Nah, Chris has the pen. See, like I said, Susie is the real protagonist. My weapon's like a hairbrush or something. Yeah, is that so? Yep, now shut up and give me that axe. Oh, these are big shells. Why are some of them red? They're so slow. Why are they slow? Oh! What? Is it over? I think it's over. All right, I figured it out. You want to see what I got then? Kamehameha! Oh, we're gonna heal Gerson, I bet. Take this! Hi, you miss. Oh, we cut the beard hair! How's that, old man? Yeah, that was the most fun I ever had. We did it! And now it's a nice, slow, undying fight. Oh my gosh, my hands are so sweaty from that. Let's see, Quiga says, yeah, they had a vet section in the museum to teach kids about vets and stuff that had cute fake pet charts for each of the plushies they had there. Oh, that's cute. Bo says, and of course, the Flower King, trapped in asylum. Oak said, I spent my first 4 attempts of this fight defending to get Rude Busters, not realizing that attacking gave more TP than defending. Quiga said, wait, I'm realizing something. Imagine Gerson knows the prophecy, studied it a lot in his youth before his death, is like, wow, these heroes are pretty hip. Then when he becomes a Darkner in the world, he meets the heroes, and one of the first things he sees upon meeting them is Ralsei offering to have Gerson stand on him as a stool. This weird goat is a hero. It sounds about right. Well, the question is, do you think that the Dark World version of Gerson here has the memories of Lightner World Gerson? Because it's pretty clear that he died, so unless he like faked his death or is not really buried there, I once again am assuming that this is just like how all the Darkners correspond to an object in the real world. It's his grave, maybe his corpse, or maybe a picture of him in the church. I noticed that actually listening to the story, is the hammer going to actually be crap? There's a timestamp. How far behind am I? Only about 25 minutes behind. Hey, how about that? Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. Metal Wolf says 1 HP and a dream. Frilzy says destiny. Ray says determination. Metal Wolf says good game. Ray says good gains. And he did win on attempt 4. I did it. Let's get through the dialogue that will award the points in the Twitch prediction, huh?
You did it, give me my 20k point swoon.
Okay, I guess we'll do that now. Some people are impatient for gambling. Predictions. That wasn't quite as, actually not nearly as intense as the Roaring Knight. So I don't know if the Roaring Knight is still over there lurking on YouTube, but if you are, You're still the most difficult super boss I've fought in this game. So let's see, 5 people voted yes, 3 people voted no. So let's choose the outcome. Yes. Oh, if only I'd done by the 1 hour mark. Did I do it before the 1 hour or was it right after 1 hour? Complete prediction. Yeah. And award the points. We'll see who these points all go to. Now that we have successfully defeated the Hammer of Justice. I do feel like it was a bit unfair, the fact that we got the buff of OK Healing doing better and better each time, though. 44.3k go to Oak and 4 others. So there y'all are. Enjoy your gambling. See how I used my healing just now? Guess this is mine now, huh? Justice Axe was added to your weapons. And take this too. For some reason, I found this weird piece of glass in me desk. Felt like someone really wanted me to use this thing, but it didn't interest me, so you can take it. Shadow Crystal was added to your key items. Knew it was worth having a rematch. Perseverance each time you get a little better, huh?
Technically, the healing doing better each time isn't a Gerson-specific thing, it's just to show that the more Susie practices, the better she gets.
No, and that makes sense. Because you're old. That makes sense. I mean, that it is in all the fights, and it is to show that Susie gets better with practice, and I like that. But it does make the fact that, like, that we didn't get a game over each time, it made the Gerson fight a little bit easier, you know? But I'll still take the win. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Perseverance each time you get a little better. That's all I wanted to see. Can't think I'm gonna be the toughest thing you'll face. But next time you'll be ready. Don't give up. You see my little jig? Oh, and give him heck. Don't have to tell me that, old man. Bye forever, old man. Bye forever. Can we talk to Gerson? Well, that's it. No. Nothing? Nothing? You sure? Nothing? Okay. Can we talk to the fat statues? Can we examine anything else? Any secrets in here? All right, old man. Later. Try not to, like, die of old. Well, I'll be seeing you around, no. Is this shop gonna close up? Yeah. I guess we will. And he's gonna, like, evaporate, maybe in a ball of light like Akinari. And it's like, he was dead the whole time. Why'd you help me so much? You didn't have to. You remind me a bit of someone I used to know. Oh, Undyne, right? Just a character from that old story. Lord of the Hammer, huh? Heck, if I'm reading that. It's like 3 volumes. That author was like creating new languages and crap. Though, wait a sec. Isn't that what Dragon Blazers was based on? Yup, and so they changed parts of the story. Of course, the biggest fans got mad, but isn't it interesting? The book was already just an interpretation of something else. Stories can be retold. They can be changed. That's what I believe. I wonder if that's a reference to the fact that this has characters from Undertale, but isn't a continuation in the same universe of it. Huh. The words on a wall called you a hero. Whatever you end up being, I'm sure it'll be tremendous. Anyway, which Dragon Blazers character am I? Right. Just leaving. Just go. You are the dragon. If only Dragon Blazers was a real story, so I'd know if that's good or bad. That's what I was hoping. Susie, I'm the main character. Why was all that about you, Susie? Susie, how dare you? How dare you, Susie? Okay, Gerson is back for the shop still. Let's save. We gotta stagger our save some more. Wait, no, there we go, up at the top. This one, yes, save. Whew. And our items, he gave back our items, right? So yeah, we still have all of our items. So we can just get out of here. Anything else to say, buddy? That crystal's got some kind of strange power. Gave me the skeevy, so I didn't use it. Okay, if I remember correctly, the big giant organ was this way, yeah? Was it at the top of the stairs? And so we need to type that in. That'll help us advance the story. Go on to whatever's next. So this is great. We've made such good time. I'm feeling like we might finish this whole chapter. Wait, no, this isn't the right way. Was it down the bottom? Or maybe we need to keep going to the right. We might finish this whole chapter by next stream. Or was it down in this door? Where was the giant? Oh, no, that's right. I think we had to go to the very end, but then it looped around. So this will probably be the quickest, easiest way to go to it. High water cooler. Yeah, so we'll go around this way. Oh, what's that? Huh?
Chris fought Spanton solo, Susie fought Gerson solo, so by process of elimination Rousey will be fighting someone solo next chapter.
Well, 2 chapters from now, because Spanton was chapter 2, this was chapter 4, so it's got to be even number of chapters. So it'll be chapter 6. And Ralsei, it's just going to be snuggling and hugging and baking nice things for each other. But it'll still be very action-packed and very, very difficult. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Jorge. I appreciate that. I like that idea. I do feel like Ralsei's... I do wonder what's going to happen with Ralsei once we finally... We've got to see Azrael at some point, yeah? Huh?
Rousey will kill in chapter 6.
We'll just do a murder. It'll still be a pacifist route, but it'll be like the one murder that's allowed. Ralsei will just absolutely kill someone. Yes. I approve of this. Thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Okay, what is this guy? Have we even seen this? I don't even know what he's supposed to represent in the church. He was doing like a little wobbly thing. The Lightner's service has never gone on without me. Caw. I must be the most important of all. Caw. The Lightner's. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what you are, bro. How about you? That guy is the fire extinguisher. Oh, thank you! I was wondering. Not that that's not important. Yeah, fire extinguishers are. Okay. The Queen's chariot cannot be stopped. Oh, this is a dead end. Okay, so it's not this way. So I guess we did have to climb up through all of that Frogger stuff. So let's go do that, work our way back up to the big pipe organ, and then we will be able to keep advancing the story. And everything will be nice and dandy and fun. Let's see. Bubba says, no, the Jevil leitmotif. We call it the freedom motif. Oh, okay. Okay, I gotta remember how to do this. Yeah, I do this, then I get a little bit of a speed boost. I do and we collect some coins. And oh crap. Having to get used to this again. And oh no, don't want to go up, want to go this way. There we are. And that'll ring the bell. And that'll hop over there. And hop over there. And there. Yeah, that's right, because this was the area where I sucked. I made all those mistakes because I was so bad at things. I'm remembering. And made it. And the music should all be there still, yeah? Oh crap, did we have to climb up? No, I think we got a shortcut now. Because we had solved this area. Yeah! I hope this is the correct way we're going. Otherwise, I'm gonna be wasting a lot of time. Wait, no, up here we just fought a thing. Where?
Technically the third murder allowed. Chapter 1 is the only chapter that actually has a pacifist ending and you are allowed to kill King and Jevil with no consequences. Also I think as long as you spare the first Reuben you meet, you can talk to a Reuben at the end in Card Castle and it will forgive
all other sins and give the pacifist ending. Oh, well, the thing is, wait, you can kill the King and Jevil? I didn't know you could kill them. Like, so they would just be gone. Okay, I mean, Jevil, like, doesn't really matter for the story, but the King just wouldn't be in the... Crap, which way am I supposed to go? I am so lost. Does anybody remember, or... I don't know, I hate to ask for help. Does anybody know which way we were supposed to go? Wait, no, yeah, this is just going this way. Darn it, so it's not this direction. Where was the giant pipe organ, then? Darn it. Okay, now we got to go all the way back here again. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. Collect this coin. And we're just gonna... Oh, wait, crap. That was the wrong direction. This way down here. And across. And across. Huh?
actually the fourth murder cause you can destroy Lancer twice and it'll be cool. I fight him every time cause I like to remind Susie I can take him away at any moment.
What? But he doesn't, like, Lancer couldn't possibly die. He's too important to the story, right? I think? Oh my gosh. Does he just come back? Is he just a durable, hardy little fellow? That is so sad. But thank you very much for the bits. And that's hilarious, though. That is quite funny. Crap, I can't remember which direction. Okay, so that had to have been... So where was the giant organ? Maybe I went the wrong direction out of here. Because... Was it upward? Because we still haven't activated... Because that'll probably be what activates the doohickey for this. Chat, I'm sorry. Does anybody remember? I'll check the YouTube chat. Maybe someone over there remembers which direction. Otherwise, I'll have to look up like a map or something like that. Metal Wolf says, I know what object he's tied to in the real world, but I won't because it's a spoiler. Well, thank you for holding out on that spoiler, Metal Wolf. Reyes says, a spoiler he'll soon discover, huh?
Okay, well, not actually killing, because you haven't actually killed anyone yet. You don't know this, but Deltarune doesn't let you kill anyone unless you're an OL. They just run away when you deplete their HP. You don't get any XP in this game unlike Undertale. You just level up once every...
Oh, once every chapter. I didn't even know that. And the XP in Undertale was, of course, execution points instead of experience points, yeah? Because since we've been doing Pacifist, I haven't defeated anybody with just strictly violence, I don't think. But thank you very much, Oak, for the 10 bits. But yeah, crap, I can't remember. This just takes us... up here. Was it up this direction? No, because even if we go up this way, that just leads us to the organ for...
He doesn't die, but I just keep fighting until Susie calls the fight to end cause she's afraid we'll really hurt him. Also up the books north of Gerson Study.
Okay, so we do go up the books north of Gerson Study, so thank you very much. Wait. Oh no, it's probably this door down here. Wait, no, that's not a door, that's a window. But the gold one up here is what we did to open up the... Yeah, it's not the gold one. Because, yeah, that's what opened up the fireplace. We want, at one point, we found, like, this giant pipe organ. And that's what we're looking for. So thank you very much for the 10 bits, Jorge. I appreciate that. That's just... Yeah, so it's not this direction. Maybe it was down this way? I thought it was down and to the right earlier, but I guess I'm wrong. Yeah, it's gotta be down. It can't be up here, can it? I'm gonna go back now. Don't fight me, bro. I killed so many of you guys. So... I am so confused. So it's gotta be back down, yeah? Because we gotta still use that pipe organ to open this with the doohickey or contraption or whatever. I feel a dark presence past here. This must lead to the fountain. I wish that the game had like a map that I could press a button to access. It's gotta be this direction. But thank you very much for the bits. Is it up here? It's not up here. That's just a pillar. And this just goes to a dead end right there. And then up here, that's where we tried, and that just led to that little Frogger puzzle, which was to get the treasure or whatever. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to, okay, I gotta Google a map. But except that'll be spoilers. I'm gonna read some more in the chat. If somebody knows, if anybody knows, please help me. Potato. See, Bumbles, oh, I read that. Oak says, I'm sorry, Bayo. Quicket says, hey, I don't think Beowulf ever said anything about Deltarune. Oak says, injustice we trust. Quicket says, I go hunt for food. My tummy is hungry. Keep track of my counter, please. It's at, never mind. It's at 2 now. Oak said, Logan is two-handing it. Eglin says, I love Gerson's little dancey dance. Oak says, also Longa, you might be able to make a timer on Streamlabs to just do the timestamp command every half hour. It'll do a timestamp. Ooh, that's a good idea. Oak says, Asgore jealous of Sands. Logan, is your clip viewer in fast forward? It sounded like that for some weird reason. I don't know why though. Hori said, Asgore jealous of Toriel for having custody of the kids and makes Ral say his son. Oak says, Logan, why are you doing this? Why is it doing what? Oak says, can I Rukop? Bob says, are we without mods? I don't know, did Krista leave? Oak says, I think we might be. The hammer attack has a much smaller hitbox than you would think. Oak says, no, that was like the second to last attack. Bumble says, okay, I might lose 8 grand. Oh no, as Quiggity said, I'm back with fries. What count are we at? Oak says 3, Bumble says 3. Quiggity says, Susie Rune counter 3. Okay, let's just try this again. Maybe it was up this direction. Maybe we were supposed to go this way. Okay, that was a shortcut there, huh?
Also, you wrote the music notes for that down, right? Because I think for some reason the green piano doesn't show the notes, so you may want to look it up. Low-key can't find where the piano is. You'll keep looking it up.
Okay, so thank you very much. I appreciate. Wait. Don't want to go down. We want to go up. It's got to be over here somewhere. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. If I don't find it soon, I am going to Google it and just risk it. When we passed it, I'm pretty sure it had all the notes above it. But yeah, so we had just passed all this, and but this just leads to that item up at the very top. Was there an exit off to the right if we had like keep walking off screen or something like that? Like if we, no? And then this just comes up here to where their princess, oh crap! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna Google this. Deltarune Chapter 4 Dark World, huh?
Is it in the last room but up instead of to the right?
But up instead of to the right? Wait, like, what do you mean the last room but up instead of the right? So, I guess we'll go back and see. Hang on. Sorry that I'm so confused here. I know that we're losing lurkers when I'm messing up like this. So, so instead of going to the right, we try to go up. Maybe, I bet that's what it probably was. I think you're right. So let's figure this out here. I think I was so used to going this, but yeah, we can go up instead. Oh crap. I think you're right. I think you are right. So let's do this. Yes, this is what it is. Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you. All right, we're back in business. Thank you. So, wait. Is this? Oh, darn it. I don't think I saved that text file from last time. Huh?
Also, you should definitely look up the notes.
I should, because I did write it down, but I don't think I had saved it. Okay, here, hang on. Hang on. I'm going to try and see if I can find it. Okay, I think this looks like it. Let's try this. So first we start with this. Oh, what? Huh? Chris, maybe I could give it a try. Ralsei, wait a sec. Chris, today in church when you were asleep, your mom said you used to play good. I don't know why you're pretending you can't now. Maybe you're like embarrassed or something. Maybe you have some small heart-shaped object in your chest that is controlling your actions and that is not actually good at playing the piano or organ or whatever this is. But like, Chris, you should play. You thought about Susie's words and took a deep breath. Your hands began to move on their own. It's like so much animation and just like the back of his head playing. Okay, so I guess as long as I saw it, the game just plays it automatically for you. Yay! We made it! To whatever's next!
Also, there are a ton of secret songs if you play them on this. You could just watch a video off stream, but if you want you can look up which ones are secret and play a few. Like Megalovania greater than 3.
Oh, we gotta try that. We gotta try that. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna look up, here. Megalovania. Okay, yes, we are going to try this. We're gonna try and figure out how to do Megalovania. Sorry, I'm just Googling it right now. Give me just a minute here. Okay. Looks like it's just left, down to the right. So let's try that. Hey, well, I just stopped. That was cool. You should play more. Seriously, you're an idiot if you quit playing. Susie is nice, isn't she, Chris? No, yeah, we're going to try this again. We're going to do some more. Let's try it. Let's see what happens. So if we go... Oh, nope, that was apparently wrong. I do not trust the thing that I saw instead. We gotta find something else that's doing Megalovania. Huh?
You can just look up all Deltarune piano secrets or something.
Yeah, I'm seeing a thing here. It says left, down, right. Why is it not working? I might just do a video. I'm gonna try one more time. What's the shift octave for again? Oh, I see. I was doing wrong. I had to do the shift octave because some are hollow looking. Okay, so let's try. No, so maybe it was. Okay, so that's what happens when you do Megalovania, apparently. Yeah, I will watch a video of this online later some other time. I don't think that I don't think anybody here has the patience to see me go through all that. But awesome! We are good to go! We are back in business! Oh, what? Why are you guys stacked up like that? Need a lift? Yes, I do! Yes! All aboard! Oh, thank you! Can we climb up here again? Need a lift? No, okay, so that's a shortcut now. Yay! Let's go save, let's go through the doohickey door, and then continue this chapter. I don't know how much farther we have to go. I assume that if we've already done the super boss, we gotta be getting somewhat close-ish to the end of this chapter. All right, we're finally almost back to the fountain. Wait a second there. I got something for ya. Huh? Just for Susie. Hey, we're about to go end this dream, so, good timing! I just about finished me letter. You mind delivering it for me? Oh, so the question is, will the letter make it in the real world? Is it a letter for his son? The current turtle minister at the church? Deliver it. Like I said, when we wake up, it'll be gone, so... Yup, that's what I mean. This letter, just have a read of it for me. Oh, maybe we need just to read the contents ourselves and then deliver the message to his son? Then when you wake up, write it all back down, okay? Me? Rewrite all of it? Why don't you just... This whole mind's got to get some help remembering it. All right, fine, I'll take a look. Reading, oh, crap, I never learned to read. Son. Comma. Oh crap, this is gonna take a while. Okay, got it. I might miss a few things. I'm gonna probably edit out all the profanity. I mean, I'm fine saying swears, but I don't like writing them. Feels fancy. You sure you want me to do it? Long as you get the point, the words don't matter. Okay, sure. All right, yeah, I'm gonna guess it's for his son. See you later, old man. Bye, I'm waving. All right, let's go get that fountain. I mean, can we recruit Gerson for our town? for Castletown. Anything else you want to say before we go? Got it all memorized. Maybe not word for word, but I got the point. Why bother putting it in writing anyway? Sometimes that's the only way to say it. Okay, same as before. I wonder if Jackenstein has anything to say before we go. Let's go check with him. Jackenstein, we're leaving. I never forgot friends. How can I help? Cute. What? I don't know that. Blushing. Let's get out of here. So we're on our way to the Dark Fountain. Maybe we'll finish this chapter tonight. Although I'm assuming we'll go back to like the real world and have like a long thing there. The night which makes with blackened knife. Do we need to break it? The night which makes with blackened knife shall duel with heroes, strife by strife. Oh, we're probably gonna find out that we're gonna die, and Ralsei never told us. Oh, we're back here now. Are we? So we can't jump. Oh, so it's probably the area I was trying to get to last time, the climbing up at the very beginning. Is it right here? Were there any more climbing back before that? I just want to check and see if there was. I feel like there might have been, but I don't remember for sure. Oh, a save point. The scent of glass and incense, a certain power steals within you. All right, so we're heading toward the final boss. Maybe we'll have 2 boss fights tonight. I don't know. Let's find out. This is Oak says, I have faith in Logan. If he doesn't do this under 2 hours, he will be confirmed cheater at Roaring Night. Shake my head. If Logan takes longer on Gerson than the Knight, he'll be banished from society. Queen Gita says, hey, the Knight was Toho levels. Gerson is not Toho. Gerson is not a Toho girl. Oak says, I'm getting a new phone soon. Nice. What kind of phone are you gonna get? Over on YouTube, Null says, I feel like hinting to that may be a spoiler in and of itself. I don't know though. I'm hungry, but I can't watch the stream while cooking my dinner. Well, I wish I'd seen that right before I wandered around aimlessly. I could have said, quick, go get your dinner, Null. Metal Wolf says, sometimes I feel like Toby is speaking through Gerson with some of his comments on stories. I think that is definitely happening, Metal Wolf. Metal Wolf says, I'm not sure if you'll finish the chapter this stream because it's a long one. So we still have quite a bit to go. It felt like we were getting toward the end. We'll see. We should be able to get to the fountain from here. All we have to do is climb up this ... Huh? Hi, Das. I assume maybe Azriel. Hey! Uh-oh, hello, friends. Rawr, 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 rawr. Crap, we're gonna have to do this running up thing, but climbing the wall now. The Knight! Darn it, you weren't stopping us this time! Oh crap, I should have equipped the new hammer, axe or whatever for Susie. Susie, wait! I should have done that. I didn't think about it. I don't have my super weapon. Can I do that now? I don't think I can. Darn it. Climbing up the wall, swords are dropping at me, climbing up the wall. Dramatic climbing. It's like Frogger or Crossy Road. That was an app I used to play on my phone, and now climbing up the wall. It's getting faster now. Oh crap! Climbing up the wall. I should really lock in, but I just made it to the top of the wall. Susie, don't! One, just let this loser get away? Kick! Hey, the heck are you doing, you gosh dang coward? Should we follow? I think I should just leave. Darn it! I let them get away! It's all right, Susie. We did our best. Yeah, but it's not good enough. Every time they're just one step ahead of us. If we keep letting them get away, then... How are we gonna protect Toriel? Undyne, anybody. Oh, that's right, Undyne is still kidnapped. But not in here, in the shelter, right? So we're not gonna save Undyne in here, yeah? Susie, I understand how you're feeling, but we have our own advantages too. The night only seems to show its face in the dark world. If we can just seal the fountain over to the right, then it'll at least buy us a little more time until we have to face our difficulties again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, Chris, let's go. Hang on. First of all, before I do anything else, I gotta make sure I equip your better weapon. Absorb Axe to Justice Axe. So I lose the vampire thing, but I get 4 in it. That's not really useful. I mean, I guess... Oh, well, we'll equip it anyway. It's fancy. I want to go up and look at that door. Susie, I'll say we're doing this, and then I'll read some more of the chat in a little bit after that. Running. There it is. A grand door. It seems to be locked solid. Can I look at the lights next to it? Okay, we'll go seal the fountain. And then... I'm surprised you guys are saying that this is a long chapter, because, like, what else is there to do after we seal the fountain? Okay. And... Ooh, they light up when we step on them. Looks like this is the fountain. You know, Rossi, maybe don't stand on that. I feel like anytime I see blocks that change color when you stand on them, they fall after a while. Yeah, guess this is it. Phew! Chris, Susie, I suppose I'll see you in the castle town. Yeah. Let's have another tea party or something. Haha, sure, Susie. Okay. So that... Is something going to interrupt us? Maybe Chris is going to decide not to seal the fountain since Chris apparently is making fountains? The Dark Fountain. Why aren't they stopping us from sealing it? Well, guess I'm not complaining. So do we think the Roaring Knight wants the fountain sealed? Maybe the Roaring Knight isn't really a bad guy. Maybe the Roaring Knight is trying to stop Chris. No, except I think that Chris kneeled before the Roaring Knight. Chris, do your thing. Boop. My soul seals the fountain. Yay! Light mode. Hooray! Wait, why is the smoke still pouring out of the church? Guess the sun went down, huh? Dang, Chris, look under the door! That weird smoke, no way! You don't think there's another dark world? Darn it, that means the night is still... It's locked, so were there 2 fountains in the church? Is that what it is? It's a stupid numbers lock again! Try 1225! Too hard to break either. Guess we can try looking for the combination. Come on. Is there a reason? Maybe it has something to do with the candles being different colors? I bet that's what it is. What are these candles with people's names for anyway? It is birthdays, right? It's for prayer, Susie. So it just kind of helps you pray for people? Hey, my name's here. That means someone must have... Well, didn't we realize, like, Toriel prays for Susie? Pray for Azrael, pray for Susie, pray for Noelle, do nothing. I think we should pray for Noelle. I worry about her. You loosely joined your hands and mumbled the name of her father. Yeah, I hope he gets better too. Can we pray for everybody? Hope candles. Oh, we can only pray for one person? Hey, shouldn't the old man be around here? We gotta get him out of here. Plus, he probably knows where the code is, right? Can we drink the holy water? It's a bowl of blessed water with a motion sensor to stop cats from drinking it. Not clear what happens if you touch the motion sensor. My guess is it squirts a little bit of compressed air. They sell those like pet training things for cats with little cans of compressed air. That way if a cat does something not supposed to, it just spurts some air and kind of scares the cat a little bit, doesn't hurt the cat. I got that when my cat was a little trainer not to jump on a glass table in the living room, and it worked. Let's see, Oak says, I really need one because my current one, oh, talking about you got a new phone. Current one is like 6 years old, and it has so little storage that I physically can't receive messages via iMessage and can't even clear storage because I've literally cleared literally everything that I'm not using every day. I worry about that because my phone is an old iPhone 8. It's very old, and I worry that I might have to get a new one. Oak says, Logan, you don't have to run past. Just go to the edge of the screen. Bro, please. Eglin said, Logan, on the row of hammers, it doesn't go to the end. You can just run to the end instead of trying to find a gap that isn't there. Oh, the hammer's really? Bubba says, oh, I just noticed the bell is in fact ringing. Oak said, Logan sounds on the verge of tears. Eglin said, 1 hit point. Bubba says, Logan just locked in. Jorge said, Logan locked in. Wow. Oak says, I believe he did it. Quicken says, huzzah. Jorge says he did it. Okay, hang on. Before we continue on, Bumbo posts another clip in the chat. As I said before, anytime someone posts a clip, we load it up on our clip viewer so we can watch it together and see what this is. This will give me a timestamp to know how far behind I am in the Twitch chat. Oh, come on, pause it. Why is it going automatically? 39 minutes ago, I'm getting further behind. This clip from Bumbo is titled, oops, I accidentally pressed the wrong button. There we go. This clip from Bumbo is titled, Logan locks in. Oh, it's gotta be when I won. Oh, come on. Look at that 1 hit point. 1 hit point left. What was all the stars? There's a lot of stars. The bell's ringing in justice. Oh, magic. Okay, heal, come on. Susie, you have 1 hit point. You have 1 hit point. How did I survive that? Susie cast okay heal, but there is one thing that can overwrite the dark. A white pen, known as hope, or whiteout. That's more of a brush, really. Miss, I believe this is what you hold. Yay! Chris has the pen. See, like I said, we immortalized my victory. Thank you very much, Bumbo. I appreciate that. See, Oak said, give me my 20k points. Jorge said, run me them points. Quigan said, final Susie rune counter, 3. Quigan says, and he did it at the 1 hour mark or so too. Wow. Bubba says, I was going to edit my clip, but I can't seem to now. Oops. But Oak says, I'm sorry. I said the TTS before I heard you say that, laughing. 22k points. Heck yeah. Quigan said, 3310 points. Yeah. Jorge says, 18,000, awesome. Bubba says, I'm gonna put in the link again to see if I can edit it. Sorry for spamming the link. Eglin said, it makes sense that the healing gets better each time because Susie is getting more confident with it. And I like that. I just feel a little bit bad that it almost felt like cheating in the fight because each fight was a little bit better. Bubba says, good job, Logan. Oak says, I'd quote, try not to die of old. Bubba says, okay, I tried to, but I can't make the clip start sooner. Oh well, I still appreciate it. And thank you very much, Bumbo. Over on YouTube. Crap, where'd I leave off? Reyes says, oh, true that ink. Metal Wolf says, the king's chariot cannot be stopped. Frulzy says, let the women drink and drive too. Wait, why just the women? Or like, so everybody drink and drive? Why the what? Why the drinking and driving? See, Null says, Toriel running over Chester Holiday. Null says, top of the study. Reyes says, going to be honest, I was a fan of the meme at first, but I got tired of seeing the comments of multiple old videos of the original OST. See, Null says, that door you're standing on, oh, I wildly misremembered. Lol. Frizzy says, if only Gerson really was a Toho girl. Metal Wolf says, you have no idea how much is left. Reyes says, speaking of, there's a remix of Hammer of Justice, aptly named the Hammer of Just Eyes. Ooh. Metal Wolf says, yeah, there's 2 fountains in the church. So that's, oh, and there I'm caught back up on YouTube. So that's how we're gonna keep going, is that there's gonna be a whole nother dark world, it seems. So maybe we're delivering the contents letter to a character that's gonna be in the second dark world. See, it's a bookshelf full of hymnals and scripture. Inside one of the books is a letter. It was the letter A. Anything else? Reading in the dark is bad for your eyes. Oh yeah, anything else about motion sensors? It's a bowl of blessed water with a motion sensor to stop cats from drinking the sensor. We look at this. Yeah, it's locked. I guess we could just break some windows. What, the parts between the stained glass are steel? Guess I'll trust you on that one. Okay, this is where the choir was before, right? Oh, we can go in here, the choir room. We play this piano. It's a keyboard. It has settings to sound like either a piano or an organ. You know, when you played piano earlier, it was, gonna be honest, it awakened something in me. It's kinda hot. Thought I was into ladies, now I'm into whatever you are, Chris. Okay, it was actually kinda cool, I mean that. I'm not saying you should join the choir or whatever, but, you know, if you're playing every week, I might actually want to go to church. That kinda reminds me of something. Listen, it might be long. Could be important, too. So, in one of the places I used to live, there was this plaza, and they put this public piano in it. So I started playing it, thinking, you know, it might be fun. But I guess maybe because I was so bad, or because I just looked like I shouldn't be playing, they told me I wasn't allowed to play it. So I backed off. And then they let somebody else play. I heard a pring pring. What was that? That was, Catmaster1679. Thank you so much for the follow, Catmaster. Since you're new here, let me quickly give you the rundown of the channel before we continue this cutscene. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Right now, we're alternating between this, Deltarune Chapter 4. We just finished the Hammer of Justice super boss fight, and now we're continuing on the chapter. And then we're alternating. The other game is, we just started Persona 5 Strikers. So it's fun. It's a bit different than what we usually play, but I'm enjoying it. We'll see if how that goes. And I do read every comment in chat. I am just always very far behind. So if you've already written stuff in chat, I will get to it eventually. I do have an overlay to see the bottom of the chat to see if you've written anything. I don't see anything. Oh, I see Ozzy's Neko is here. Oh, there is Catmaster. I got to scroll up a bit. There we go, saying, hey, hi there. See, I get to it. And said, I finally got a Twitch account. Oh, Zach from YouTube! Welcome, Zach from YouTube! Welcome, and thank you so much for the follow. Speaking of which, I should check some more YouTube. Okay, there's Zach with a message redacted, and Metal Wolf says, quick, Susie, lore drop here. Susie obeyed your instructions, Metal Wolf. Let's see, Quiggy says, I love how this implies that Gerson was given the Black Crystal by the Knight, the thing that makes every secret boss insane. And Gerson went, nah, bro, I'm built different. I fought in the war, I'm old, and chuckled, and chucked into his desk instead. I do like that. That, like, he doesn't need it, that he's just that good. Oak says, I really like Gerson essentially disproving the idea of your choices don't matter, because so many fans take that as fact, even though the game is dedicated to disproving it. Yeah, it's like that they have that at the beginning, and if that really was the case, then the game would be pointless. So yes, Queen Kitty adds a quote, or excuse me, Crystal adds a quote. Queen Kitty says, add quote, we might finish this whole chapter. Wait, no, this isn't the right way. Proceeds to get a little lost. Cozy says, Afmaus, caw. Queen Kitty said, never mind. I was going to say this might have been a bird that dips into water, but no, fire extinguisher, okay. Hori said, just a 5-minute knockdown, drag-out fight where Ralsei destroys his opponent and gains fire magic to hide the body. Hard 1, Surefoot, and caw. Hard 2, Storm Crow. I would love it if we suddenly become Ralsei and it just turns this incredibly violent, dark, gory, blood-soaked mess. And then after that, just never address it again. Someone better. I don't know. I don't know why I expected I'd be able to play it. Is what I thought then. That night, when no one else was around, I came back. And you know what I did? You played it again, Susie, or you broke the piano. You either played it or broke it. I smashed it! Ha-ha! Yeah, that's such a Susie thing. Yeah, I smashed the piano. I don't even really know if I broke it, but I hit it as hard as I could. Hard enough to do some damage. And I ran. A week ago, if I knew you did piano, I probably would have just hated that about you. But now, I kind of just want to hear you play. It's sweet, once again, seeing Susie grow as a character. Dang, I got weird there for a second. I'm sorry. Here, let's punch each other in the face real quick. Probably made you want to stop playing even more, huh? I'll never play again. If you play too, I'll play someday. If you play too. Yeah, if you play too, Susie. Huh? Yeah, sure. If you teach me or something, let's do it. Someday. Oh, that was really sweet. I'm worried about my theory, as I said, that they're going to be each other's boss fight at the end of the game. Yeah, I liked playing the drums. Can't really screw it up, it's just hitting stuff. It's a set of bells of different sizes. I have a friend who used to be in like a bell choir in her church, and I went to a concert one time. It was really cool. Look, I know you want to mess with these, but mess with them! It's a set of bells of different sizes. Okay, this time we won't mess with them. Yeah, not now. The wardrobe is full of choir robes. There's even one in your size. Dang, why don't we get to wear these? I would have to sing or something? Hey, why don't they just let me play the drums? It's a wardrobe for robes. Let's check the door on the other side, because I thought that... Oh crap, no, don't advance the story, don't advance the story! I thought that the other way was gonna advance the story, darn it! Hey, old man, you sleeping in here? Guess not. Hey, this is that priest guy's desk. The code of the door could be in here. Huh? Dude, there's a glass case in here. But it's weird, the outside is clean, but... Oh, it's a hammer. Oh, that's gotta be the item that Gerson is. The hammer of justice. The inside is covered in dust. Wait, how does dust get on the inside? Oh, Chris just backed up. Dude, it's just a dusty. Huh? Heck no, you don't mean. When monsters die, their dust is buried. Oh, it's not dusty from like that. That's Gerson's dust. So Gerson's dust wasn't buried. Gerson's dust is kept in a glass snow globe? Dome? Huh?
Don't worry. You can go back after this cutscene.
Okay, good. I was worried I accidentally advanced the story.
I'm dead.
I'm dead. I'm dust in a little glass jar. Okay, so that's why there's dust on the inside. It's not dust from like collecting on stuff. It's dust. It's remains. It is dead Gerson. So I was kind of right that Gerson's item that created him in the Dark World is his earthly remains. I just thought it was going to be outside where he was buried, but apparently it's in here. Thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. Hey, Chris. Why the heck does the pastor have that in his... It's like the equivalent of finding a dead body under the desk. Huh? There's a hammer inside and a photo of the old man. Lightning! There aren't even windows. How did we see that lightning? But oh, it's so dramatic. The old man. I don't really get it, but somehow the Dark World, for a moment, it must have, like, revived him. But I think he knew. Well, that's why he was writing the letter, because he knew that he was going to be going... And so by sealing the fountain, we're kind of killing him. I think he knew he was... Chris, he wanted me to write a letter. A letter to Alvin? I think that's this pastor guy. Here, give me a sec. Although even if Alvin, the Gerson's son, whatever, comes in and finds a letter, he's gonna assume it was a prank, right? Unless there's like some information in there that only Gerson would have known. All right, got it. And let's go, Chris. I want to read your letter. Alvin, your old man was proud of you. The reason he didn't... Oh, this is Susie writing it, so it's in third person. The reason he didn't come to church a lot was spelled wrong, huh? Oh, because... Oh, there's so many spelling mistakes. Is because he wanted you to follow your dream. Sorry, he never said that right. So write your own story apostrophe S. It's possessive. Okay, even if they're there, the ERE, not perfect. Sincerely, a friend. Okay, nothing if we click the second time. So we got to read the letter. I mean, I guess it makes sense there's spelling mistakes. Let's explore everything else in the room, then we'll go back to the other side. It's a glass container. You looked inside. It's a small metal hammer and a photo of an old man, both covered in dust. Chris, let's not look at it anymore. I'm looking at it more. It's a glass container, huh?
This is the sweetest scene. It's heavily implied that Susie has a learning disability and the "it's okay even though it's not perfect" is so cute.
Yeah, I like that. And this, yeah, because this, hey, mashes. The spelling mistakes really enhance that. I do like that. Thank you for the 10 bits. I'm going to read some more in the chat. Let's see. Queen Kitty says, Crystal. Crystal says, meow. Queen Kitty says, where was the green piano chat? Crystal says, which way we go? And Oak says, I don't actually remember. Queen Kitty says, that door you're standing on from YouTube chat. Oak says, Logan. Jorge said, to be fair, this area is so confusing. Got a lurk. Phone is on 3%. Plug that in, Jorge. Queen Kitty salutes. Queen Kitty says, huzzah. Eglin says, you can also apparently play a bunch of different songs on the organ. Crystal says, play Megalovania/J. You/J, but we did it. And it looked like a tiny children's car ran us over. Queen Kitty said, I've seen so many Tumblr posts saying, what if Chris loses their hand, and at the end of the game, there's a concert, and Chris has to play, but if they don't have a hand, but then Susie comes in and plays with them. Why is there so much about Chris losing a hand? Oak said, Toby Fox runs you over and if you play Megalovania. Queen Kitty said, was that Toby Fox running? So was that little dog in it? Eglin says, at what point do we finally, do we reach final duet/J? Oak says he doesn't know. Susie is gonna write in the profanity. Oak says, Jackenstein, I would kill for you. I appreciate whoever wrote the prophecy, making it all rhyme. Oak says he doesn't know. I'm getting one of the new Samsung ones. I didn't want to get something used because my current phone is used and it degraded much faster than it should have. And Samsung immediately discontinues all old models as soon as they release a new one. I would have loved to just get one of the previous generations, but they don't let me. It's kind of the same with Apple and the iPhones. They always have like 2 previous models, and like that's it. And then they retire them. But it's kind of the whole planned obsolescence. They're only designed to last a couple of years. So if you get a phone somebody has already used for a couple of years, it's like toward the end of its life and it's cheap, but you end up getting what you pay for. Oak said Deltarune Chapter 4 is really just a platformer. Jorge with the unlurk. Welcome back from the lurk, Jorge. Cozy with the lurk. Enjoy your lurk, Cozy. Oak says he doesn't know. Ozzy is Neko saying hi. Crap, Ozzy is Neko. I'm trying to remember what your other username was, because I think you told me, but I'm trying to remember now. Ozzy is Neko, who your other username was here. Until I see it, I'll just call you Ozzy for now again. I'm so sorry. I need like a spreadsheet of everybody's different usernames on different platforms. And there's Catmaster saying, hey, and Crystal says, hi. Welcome in. Okay, now we can play some more here. Oh, and also take a look over YouTube chat. Metal Wolf says, here it is. Null says, interact with the closet in the other room. Funny. Metal Wolf says, it's because of an Easter egg back in Chapter 3. Oh, yeah, because I remember we were talking about that, but just that was enough that everybody's like, Chris gonna lose a hand. It's a plaque bearing the words of a famous writer. Hope comes to those who believe, and for those that cannot. May our hope shine so brightly that they too may keep shelter from the dark. Okay, so nothing different on the second time clicking it. What is the thing dangling from the ceiling? It looks like a globe or something, but the way it's like etched out, I don't know, it almost looks like the Death Star in Return of the Jedi. Seems to be some sort of incense container. Oh, okay. I'm so angry at this incense container. I am incensed. Back to the game. Juice and wafer-like crackers. Juice and wafer-like crackers. It's a large pitcher of water. Cups are stored below it. Oh, it's all the little cups, and they want to get up there to the water and hold its hand. Documents. Guess the lock number could be in here, but it'd take forever to search through. Let's look somewhere else. Books. Many copies of Lord of the Hammer and some unlabeled books. It'd take a while to search through all this, so why even try? Books, many copies of Lord of the Hammer and some unlabeled notebooks. Okay, nothing else to say here. Was there anything different if we look at the documents the second time? All right, so that looks, oh, did we look at the chair? Maybe, no? Can we see anything else on the desk? Okay, what about the chair over here? All right, we've explored everything here. So I think now we just want to continue through this door, because I think we've looked at everything in here as well. It seems to lead to a small closet. Check inside. Yes, open it! Oh, it's Jackenstein! Oh, it's a Halloween costume or decoration. That's what Jackenstein was made of, with the pumpkin mask. And that's why there was all the concerns about being scary. What the heck is that? Oh! I bet that's just Jack. Whoops. Maybe he's a Halloween decoration? Oh, there's other creepy stuff too. He's big. He's a big guy. For you. Guess we might not be able to take him back tonight. But we will soon, right? Can we look again? Jack is in there. Guess we can get him tomorrow or something. But it's not up to us to force Jack out of that closet. Okay, crap, so what have I not clicked on? I've clicked on everything. I should just be able to try 12, 25. Susie looks like she has an idea. Okay, let's listen to it. Chris, we haven't gotten any closer to opening this door. But I have an idea. I think he might know. The old man. He could know how to open it. Chris, you're thinking what I'm thinking, right? Let's make a dark world. Wait, but that's already a fountain, right? So, how do you do that again? Queen said, concentrate and stab into the earth. Got anything sharp? Whoa! Yeah, that'll do. Hey, Chris, you normally carry this around? All right, well, let's give it a try. So are we just returning to the concentrate on what I want and... Okay, so we're creating another fountain. So are we returning to where we were to talk to Gerson before we go into that other fountain? Are there 3 fountains? 3 dark worlds in this chapter? I guess. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's see. Ozzy as Neko says, random question, but have you played Undertale? I have played Undertale. I have. A long time ago. I never completed the genocide route. Never quite could beat Sans. But part of the problem was it was on my old laptop and I was having to use like the trackpad. It's really hard to do on trackpad. I should go back and like try to finish off with controller. Crystal says he did. Said, ooh, welcome in, Zach. Oak says he did it before he started streaming, though. Eglin said, Logan, your clips are set at 1.25 speed, just slightly faster than normal. I wonder why that was. I'll have to check that and fix that. I wonder if maybe I accidentally did a hotkey that did that. Ozzy as Neko said, I'm trying to make like a Minecraft Origins mod where it just gives you different stats of Undertale characters and other random stuff based on which origin you choose. Which Undertale character do you think has the easiest time in Minecraft? I don't know, like survival mode? Probably Undyne. Creative mode, I'd say Papyrus and Sans, I think. Ozzy as Neko says, Susie has unlocked a strong attraction for specifically non-binary entities. One of my favorite dialogue options of Chapter 4, which is like half of them, but shush. Quick said, so remember the library book about sprinkling dead monsters' dust on something they loved? Says the hammer. It's the hammer. Let me take a look over on YouTube real quick. Metal Wolf says, here it is. Null says, interact with the claws. Oh, I read that. Metal Wolf says, and there's Jackenstein. Oh, and Sir Lancine. Wait, am I saying that right? Sir Lancine saying, yo, what's up? How are you doing, Sir Lancine? Am I saying that right? Have we seen you here before? Am I remembering correctly? I feel like that username seems familiar to me. How are you? Metal Wolf says, welcome in, Sir Lancine. Then a wave, it says, Susie's idea. Metal Wolf says, Susie's idea time. Sure, what could possibly go wrong? Sir Lancine says, Chris always got that blade on him, lol. I mean, maybe it's for normal purpose. In my high school, almost every guy I knew had like a pocket knife. But like for regular like pocket knife stuff. Like cutting rope and things like that. I assume I never had one. I would have gotten paranoid about accidentally cutting myself, like, you know, and put it in my pocket, it pops open, it cuts the side of my leg or something. Metal Wolf says, yup. Sir Lancine says, yeah, I've been around here before. I'm doing all right. Okay, good. So I was right. I knew I recognized that name. I didn't want to like give you the whole introduction and then you feel like, doesn't he remember me? So I was right. Let's play a little bit more. I actually did it. Hey, Chris, I made a dark fountain. Pretty cool, right? Maybe I'll let you do it next time. So Susie still doesn't know that Chris did it. And okay, all right, let's go. Wonder how Susie thinks the dark fountain appeared in Chris's house. Can we look at it? Pretty sick, right? You should try making one sometime. It's cool. Colors are weird. Susie's normally pink, but is brown now? Oh, and the music sounds backwards. Like it's playing I don't know if it's the same audio track, but it sounds like whatever audio track it is, it's playing in reverse. Hey, is it me or does something seem off? I guess it's like Ralsei said. Every dark world is different. Let's go. Let's save. The lighting has changed. Let's save! Save. And which way do we go, though? Do we go left? Okay, that just leads to a dead end. So we try going right. Yeah, oh, and Chris is like different too. Isn't Chris normally a little bit more green?
What's wrong with her being brown? Joking, I am joking.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong, Hori. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. It's totally fine. It's just surprising when Susie's whole life has been purple up to this point. Okay, so what's all this? Some weird cotton candy stuff? Is this like a maze? Do it. Oh, we can walk through it. Oh, that's like a cell phone.
Susie might let Chris lose their F card next instead.
Oh, drop like an F-bomb. I thought that was something else. Think of the 10 bits. Is this like a... For a second, I thought this was like a ringtone, but I guess this is just the music playing. But this isn't playing in reverse. Do. Okay, so we're doing one of these mazes again. Huh? Okay, we can see now. Wait, but that's where we came from. That's different.
Finally, second sanctuary.
Second sanctuary. Okay, so that's one path that way. So thank you very much for the 10 bits.
No, the fountain card. Obviously.
Oh, the fountain card. Oh, they just fountain around a bunch. Holy crap! I just realized, Jorge, that was 1,000 bits. Thank you so much, Jorge, for the 1,000 bits. That's like $10. Thank you. And thank you, Oak, for the 10 bits as well. But thank you, Jorge. That was so nice. I didn't really do much of anything, but thank you. Okay, I don't know if we go left or right. Let's try going left again. Does this take us back where we were? Okay. So this is where we're going now. So it's all lit. It was a very dramatic reveal of this place. Oh, here we go. So thank you. But lo, on hopes and dreams they send 3 heroes at the world's end. There's that prophecy again, the one with us. It's pretty hard to believe. Not just that things have been predicted, sure, but that I'm part of it too, I guess. Wait, didn't the stairs go up last time? The light and dark, both burning dire, a countdown to the Earth's expire. But these are the same things, so it's not like the prophecy has changed. Okay, it's a new enemy. Wingblade cuts in. Okay, what can we do? Oh, we can't whirl yet. Okay, we can't even spin either. Oh, no, that does, but no, that takes... Oh, give 60% mercy to all. Yeah, let's do that. Just spin. Spin. Ah, look at this little pirouette. Yeah, you and Susie spun masterfully. Hello, good eye. Hey, ow. Annual, stop it. Wingblade draws flowers with its blade. Let's do another one of those spins, and then we'll be able to spare both of them next time. Spin. You and Susie spun masterfully. Viva la revolucion, why? Alright, what are we doing now? Ouch. Stop it. You're supposed to be nice. And let's just spare each of them. Spare one, and then you spare the other. And, and then that'll recruit enough for the castle town. Yeah! Alright, let's keep going. Susie! The fountain, if fountains freed, the roaring cries, and titans shape from darkened eyes. Okay, so now we're back. Oh, okay. The third hero, the prince, alone in deepest dark. This sounds new. So this is talking about Ralsei specifically. Hey, Chris, look, it's Ralsei when we first met him. Oh, that's right, because he had like the hood on. Guess all 3 of us have had our own prophecies too. If Ralsei's the lonely prince, wonder what we are. Come on, there's got to be another one ahead. So this is going to be it. We're about to find out whatever it is Ralsei's been hiding from us now that he isn't here to distract us or like smash an inconvenient one. Oh, who are you, buddy? Oh, this is the one of the statue things that we saw before, but not as a statue, huh?
The second sanctuary song is so cool. It's like 3 different time signatures in one song. It has 9/4, 3/4, and 10/8 all at different times. The rhythms in this song are so cool. Booby.
I know what 2 of those rhythms are. but I'm not cool enough with music stuff. So thank you very much, Oak, for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to read some more in the chat. Let's see. Queegator said, Logan, look in the globe. It's an axe. Gerson's axe with his dust. Queegator said, basically Gerson's ashes. Queegator said, hammer, my bad, lol. Ozzy's Neko says, isn't that more the equivalent of like seeing someone's ashes sprinkled in a jar with a picture on them? I guess, except that like the monsters always turn to ashes, right? So they don't ever leave a corpse. So I would feel like seeing someone's ashes is like, okay, someone died and then was just both. This is like how they look when they die. So it's close, but I feel like there's got to be an extra layer because that, right? Oak said this game is so good. There's a lot of foreshadowing that Chris might lose their hand. Queegator said, I'm so relieved and so happy. The past week, I was stressed that I was going to get banned from my favorite Pokemon fan site, PokeFarm, because of something I did a decade ago that I forgot, but now the mods were forgiving. So I'm safe. My heart let out the most howl ever. I'm glad that they forgave you, because if it's a decade ago, you would have been like super young then. Crystal said, phew, good thing you were safe. Oak said, Jack and Stein, I love you so much. Queen said, I know, right? And by sheer chance, someone reached out to me that same day about a Pokemon they finally hatched that I reserved a slot for. That would have been a loss. And then Quickita says, quote, hey, Chris, you normally carry this around? Susie's saying that implies she is realizing that Chris probably had that all the way back when she first bullied them in Chapter 1. Chris could have stabbed Susie, but chose not to. I'm glad that Chris didn't. I'm glad. Let's see, over on YouTube, Sir Lancium says, for monsters, it's like seeing a corpse, in my opinion. See, that's what I'm saying. But if we want to interpret it as like seeing ashes in an urn, I always accept everyone else's right to their own headcanons. Null says, I should be working on a commission, but I'm so lazy. Ooh, am I allowed to ask what the commission is? Or is it like secret? Because sometimes I think commissioners don't want other people to know, but am I allowed to ask? Let's talk to this thing. I am the philosopher. You sought to return the dream, but the lightning of the mind has changed. At best, you can only see another side. So it sounds like Gerson's not going to be here anymore. And the lightnings, that's, I guess, because we saw the lightning in Alvin's room. Okay, so this piano is going to move that bookshelf. But let's have a look around first and see where we want to move it to. So obviously we can get through that door if we move it up there, but do we really want to do that? Is there more fun stuff over here? So I'm just like exploring around here. Okay, so we can't get around that bookshelf just yet. Or maybe ever, I don't know. Or up there, so we have to go up and around. Okay, so let's move that bookshelf. Move the bookshelf. Oh, no! Whoa! Oh, and the arrows are all like screwed up too. Okay, Susie is not good at making dark fountains. We gonna die if we do this much more. Can we keep going again? Oh, come on! Oh, okay. Ah! Smash them all! Oh, we can't smash those ones over there? So, what if we go up this way? Oh, and there we go! So now we can explore both areas, probably. I assume we can jump across there. But let's see what's down this way first. Maybe there's a treasure chest. So yeah, I like this. This is like, everything is all screwed up. Oh, that goes completely to a different screen. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's see what's up here first. We can always, I assume we can come back. Okay, this is a whole other area. So yeah, let's go up to that other door first. I wish there was more like signage saying this way advances the plot, this other way is just for funsies. All right, let's try and jump across there. Oh, I can't? But then how do I get up to that door?
It's not necessarily that Susie is bad at making dark fountains, it's just that it's a world based on.
A world based on. Oh, hang on. I accidentally destroyed too much stuff. We know everything, we understand everything. Okay, but then... Now can I jump across? How do I... Oh crap, there's another ladder there. I didn't see there was another ladder. Okay, so now I can get up there. But is the world based on... Oh, it's one of these rooms again. Oh, and it's the same treasure chest. Oh, crap! It's the same treasure chest before, but it's open. Oh, man, so they come to life. The statues come to life, and they're enemies. So if we go into one of those rooms that has like a billion statues, that's going to be like a billion enemies, huh? Organic accosts you. And I get it, it's organic because they're organs. Harmonize musical touch green or perform musical mercy. Let's try it. So we got to touch green. You tried to harmonize. Touch the green. It was glowing. The voice was glowing. What am I? Am I mean? Oh, touch. Oh, crap. We're touching some green. I touched a little bit of green. Not nearly enough. Organic toots. Philosophically. For some reason, I thought it was spelled weird. Let's try this again. We're going to harmonize again. And now I know what I'm going to do. Try to harmonize. Touch the green. Oh, okay. Okay, I touched a bunch. And so is the one ready to be spared yet? I think so. Organic divinates through echolocation. So we're going to do just regular perform here, and then you're going to spare the first one, huh?
I sent that to early Whoopsie. It's a world based on the location and the desire when it was created. Susie wanted to see the old man again, but her memory of the dark world isn't perfect, because nobody really has a perfect memory. That's why everything is just a little messed up.
Ah, I thought it was going to be a boo. Well, and it also might be if it's based on the location, maybe it also has to do with your familiarity with the location. And since Susie doesn't know the church very well, it's a very imperfect rendition of it, perhaps. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I do like that interpretation. And Sparia. You performed a tune. It was mildly effective. Susie spared organic. Oh, crap. We got to get 3 of these. The answer was love. Oh, crap. We can't hit the beams. That's right. These are not green beams. They're white beams. Organic extols the virtues of mercy. Spare organic. Susie spared organic. You won. Got 0 XP and 368. The chest is empty. Oh, now we can talk. What are you doing? I'm trying to protect these statues of my ancestors. Oh, so it's reversed. So everything that was alive before is now a statue, and everything that was a statue before is now alive. That's why playing the piano moves the piano instead of the bookcase. Okay. A shame I could not meet them. They must have been brilliant, unlike the rest of the brutes and barbarians around here. The statue stands in reverence. 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 I wonder what happens if we try to play the bookshelf. Can we do that? No, can't do anything there. Okay. And I wonder if we can get up there and smash those ones as well. Let's see if we can work our way back up over there and do some more smashes. Okay, so awesome. We can just smash through everything. Oh, but there's nothing here. Oh, maybe it's a prophecy thing again, huh?
If you want also, you can smash the bookcase too. I'm dead still.
Hey, what happened?
Oh, I'm muted. How long when did that happen? Did I bump the microphone? How long was that? Chat, I'm so sorry. I'm bad at games. I'm very bad at games. But thank you very much for letting me know. I hope it wasn't too long. Hope it wasn't too long. I'll go back here again. We know nothing. Let us add nothing, huh?
This is why I love Chapter 4, a mirror world of a church level with banging music and themes of fate and predetermined actions. Tricky Tony made this chapter for me less than 3.
I am liking it. I feel like we're gonna really see some... I mean, the themes that you mentioned specifically, we're gonna see them come to play, I think, with this area. I didn't know that we were gonna have an extra dark world. I'm enjoying it. And thank you, Jorge, for the 10 bits. So I don't know how far back I need to go with chat reading and stuff like that. I was just trying to smash other things. But let's see if there's another prophecy or something up here. The Lord of Screens, cleaved red by blade. Lord of Screens? Oh, that's probably Tenna! But he had his arms cut off. Okay, so that was a prophecy about Tenna. Again, sorry that I got muted there. I must have like bumped the microphone or not realized or something. I'm sorry. So I'll reread the couple of comments I had been reading in chat. Ozzy had said to Queen Katie, wait, I didn't even think about that. Dang, and Oak says, Logan, how often do men cut rope in high school? And I was just saying, more often than you would realize. Crystal says, if Chris was fully Chris at that time, do you think they would have stabbed Susie? Because Chris at that time, has a soul already. Well, I get the feeling that Chris, when fully Chris, is evil Chris. I think, right? I heard there's something inside the acorn. But I don't know where to find an acorn, or even what one is in the first place. We must find a way. We must find a way to use alchemy to make this acorn. They're all now Nayuta Sadmati in my brain. Whose dream is this? Chris's dream? Susie's dream? Whose dream is this? Knight's dream? My dream? Whose dream is this? You left it here. Whose dream is this? You left it here. Oh, here we go. The first hero. The cage with human soul and parts. Okay, so that's Chris. Hey, this has gotta be you. I don't know why I realized that's you. Just because the word human, I'll totally ignore this weird thing about like a heart encased by swirling hands. Weird illustration though. Plus, why is it calling you a cage? Shouldn't you be something more like the cool? And then for the picture, they can like, I don't know, use my drawing where you're saying Susie rules. Susie's awesome. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Climbing up again. Oh, treasure chest. We gotta get that treasure chest. You opened the treasure chest. Inside was Rhapsody. Rhapsody was added to your storage. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting the hang of this place. Pretty straightforward, just everything is reversed. Oh crap, you're an enemy! Oh, but I gotta recruit you. Okay, I gotta kill you. I'm sorry, bro. Organic accosts you. Organic, wanna harmonize, try to harmonize, touch the green. I hope we get to a save point so we can save soon. What am I? Am I a butterfly? Tail, which must not be followed. Okay, come on, show me the green line. Okay, 100% on one of them. Organic claps with one hand. That's this. That's the sound of one hand clapping. Don't let philosophers tell you otherwise. And, wait, yeah, we gotta make sure that we're acting for this other organic perform, and then you're gonna spare the first one. He performed a tune. It was mildly effective. Chris spared organic. We've recruited them, yes. Do, re, mi, do, re, you, do, re, mon, amen. Okay, okay, gotta stay away from the white beams. Oh, crap. As I walk right into one of them. Organic divinates through echolocation. We gotta act organic, perform, and we'll see if that's enough to spare it immediately. Performed a tune, it was mildly effective. Susie spared organic. You won, got 0 XP and only a few dollars. I killed your friend. Whose dream is this? You left it here. Oh, same thing as before. We left our dream here? And last was the girl. At last was the girl. Is that all Susie is? Just the girl? The girl? Is that supposed to be the Rude Buster, like the wave coming off of that? Or maybe like slashing with claws? You think that means me? That's it, we have a lonely prince, a cage, and a girl. Like, my prophecy's next. I wonder what it says. Come on! It's gonna say that Susie's gonna die or something. Oh, there's the save point. What's down here? Oh, this is the fountain. Oh, I gotta read it backwards. When you pass to the other side, a great donation will show you remembrance. Oh, so wait, so was it, this is the reverse version of that room. We passed to the other side. So is it foreordained? You are the donator. Your money has turned into fine gold. In total, you reached 10,000 gold. How absurd. You may as well give money to a spider. Take what it is in the treasure box as if it is yours. You are the donator. Your money has turned... Oh, same thing as before. Is the spider a reference to Muffet? Wasn't that her name, right? Right? The water is gleaming. Gold coins are glittering inside. You open the treasure chest. Inside was Gold Widow. Gold Widow was added to your armors. Okay.
And now because you gave 10k to the fountain, you get special armor in the treasure chest. Why who?
Thank you very much for the 10 bits. Okay, I like attack goes up. Magic goes up. But I get negative 10% on money. I don't know if that's worth it because defense doesn't go up, so I don't think I'm going to equip it. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate that. I guess if I ever need, like, magic and attack later on and don't need to worry about money, I can... Oh, it's like an MC Escher painting. Oh, that's cool. The lighting has changed, but the power that fills you has not. Save. Okay. All right. Oh, this is going to be the Susie prophecy. It's going to be something bad. It's going to be something that Susie won't want. This is going to be whatever it was that Ralsei was trying to keep hidden from Susie. The second hero, the girl with hope crossed on her heart. Okay, so we haven't seen the bad thing yet. It's just confirming it's Susie. Chris! Hey, look, it's me! The girl with hope crossed on her heart. Man, that's awesome, isn't it? You think there's anything else about us? Don't just stand there, let's keep looking! Oh, Susie's going without me. Bye, Susie. I am the philosopher. Haven't you heard of Hyperlink Blocked? And that was Spamton's favorite pornographic site. Yes, I feel like I haven't heard of it. But I don't know why. Then how did you know to mention it? You're a contradiction. But it has to be that's why Ralsei is near. So, you know what? I bet the entire reason why that they had the return to the real world and coming here is just to have an excuse to get rid of Ralsei, so we can see whatever it is Ralsei doesn't want us to know. Oh, this is cool! It's like 3D. I gotta be honest, Chris. I've never really gotten picked for anything before. Oh, so is Susie climbing the darker colored path there? Yeah. Oh, and there's water up there again. There's a word for this, like parallax or something like that, isn't that it? No one ever wanted to be my partner in class. I even got chosen last in gym. Anything else, Susie? I'm making your sprite change because you don't have 3D rendered graphics. I wonder if there's anything down here. Okay, that's just obvious where you fall, but I was trying to see if there's anything new. Okay, this is cool. This is cool. But this? I'm just gonna keep crawling. This is like something else. You know? Something important. Susie, I can't keep up with you. Why are you so fast? Chris, before, yeah?
A lot of people have theories that the girl mentioned
Wasn't good
in the
enough. I mean, that wasn't
prophecy
bad.
isn't actually Susie and is instead Noelle.
I still kinda am bad in some ways, I guess.
Haircut. Even though Noelle uses rings, if you do the weird route you can get the twisted sword which Noelle can actually wear if you hack her into the party.
Because I'm trying to remember, wasn't there like a ring that we made Noelle wear? I want to say there was like a ring that had like spikes or thorns or something in it that would like stick into her finger. Sorry, I had to like read what Susie was saying over top of that because I couldn't pause it. But I like that idea because it is being vague, and I guess that would justify just calling the hero the girl, because that seems a bit vague for Susie. But that is something that could apply to both Noelle and Susie, so I like that. I do like that. Thank you very much for the 10 bits. I'm gonna read a couple more comments in the chat. Let's see. Jorge says yes, And the quick hit is with a timestamp, 2 hours, 6 minutes. Oh crap, okay, so I'm a little over 20 minutes behind, but we are almost to the 2.5 hour mark. So now is a good time over on Twitch to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions. Sorry, this stream has been flying by. Oak says, Jorge the Goat. Jorge says, I love Second Sanctuary so much, but there's something I love even more. Oh, what's that? Oak said, if the first Sanctuary was so good, why didn't they make a second one? Ozzy's Neko is, yeah, Ozzy's Neko, what did you have a different username before this? I'm trying to remember. My brain is really choking on all these usernames lately. I'm sorry. Says, I mean, there is a strong implication that Chris genuinely likes Susie, so I like to think that Chris wouldn't have wanted to. And also, Chris had a save point in the Dark World. We overwrote it. So I like to think that Chris used the knife to make Dark Worlds for himself before Susie ever came along and before we came along. Wait, Chris had a save point in the Dark World? I gotta digest that a little bit later. Quiggin says, oh, the enemy is saying hello, goodbye, but it's a pun on Halo, good eye. England said, viva la revolucion, viva la spin. Cozy with the alert, welcome back, Cozy. Bubba says, monsters are explicitly usually buried in Doctor. In Doctor. Oh, in DR, in Deltarune, it is mentioned in the library. Yeah, but it's like they're ashes that are buried. Like they turn to ash, they're sprinkled on an item that they love and then buried, right? So holding on the dust is like keeping the corpse without the illness risk. I guess. Let's see, over on YouTube. Oh, I gotta scroll up just a little bit, gotta scroll up. Let's see, Null says, it's just a friend's OC, that's still awesome. It says, I need to get better desk because the one I have is too low and doesn't let me stretch, so it gives me back and knee joint pains. Oh, it's like when my chair broke and I had no backrest and I was having to lean forward. It was the worst. It says, that's why I don't draw often. Sir Lancium says, lol, the sliding piano is amazing. Null says, you're muted. Sir Lancium says, Tana. Rhea says, most likely. And Sir Lancium says, to me, that's not even Susie. Lol, Susie can't equip swords. And that probably, lends it more like Jorge was saying to the being Noelle thing. I like it. Okay, and oh crap! No, that hurt. Wait. Oh, but the save point gave me more health. That's nice. Okay, and Susie's just crawling up really super fast. Okay, and ka-chow. And ka-chow. Ka-chow. But now, I got hope crossed on my heart. Hope written in truth, written somewhere. Written somewhere no one can erase. Crap, you're right. It's not going to be Susie. Susie's too excited for this. So it's going to be the secret that Ralsei doesn't want Susie to know is that Susie isn't the third hero. That the third hero is going to be Noelle. I mean, it makes sense. Wait, I can't go down there. Oh, that's where I was before. So I got to go over this way. Oh, now we're on the same path again. It just kind of skips a little bit. But okay. We're back together, Susie. That was a neat section. Bye, Susie. I'm gonna go the opposite direction of you. Oh, what's this? And a room? I feel like something bad's gonna happen in here. I'm by myself. I'm in a room with shadows, stained glass windows. Something bad's gonna happen. What bad thing's gonna happen, philosopher? What do you call a man with one eye? I know what you call a deer with one eye. So if Noelle only had one eye, she'd be. You'd say, what do you call Noelle if she had one? If she only had one eye, or sorry, if she had no eyes. Crap. Yeah, that's what it is. Because if the question is one eye, I messed that up. A deer has no eyes is no idea. What do you call a man with one eye? I wonder if that's a reference to Sans because he always had one eye glowing. And it's kind of, this looks sort of like the hallway that Sans was in for that fight. Why does the angel make its cry? Also, Gerson only had one eye, right? And Undyne in Undertale had only one eye, but in this game has two. Who will call the girl who snows? So that is Noelle. And this is a long hallway. I hope it just kind of somehow skips back to the front when we're done. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I. Is that the joke? I don't know? What about the next person? Are we going to get the answers to next was the angel crying? Oh, is it some green moss? Chris, it's your favorite. It's sacred moss. Eat it. Yeah, eat it. The moss was consumed with gusto. Wait, moss is a living thing. Crap, I just screwed up my pacifist run. Oh, and it is quicker getting back. Yay. See, Eglin said, my only comparison is like wet specimen jars. Quingate says, ah, yes, world based on. Crystal says, world based on. Oh, there you go. Susie came back down. Love finds its way to the girl. I mean, I feel like it's trying to make you think it's Susie by the, crap, I don't think my cursor's showing up here, but you see the kind of lump at the top that almost looks like Susie's snout? That's probably Noelle's hair. I think you guys are right. Love finds its way to the girl. Hey, oh, what does that mean? That Chris, I've got to find the next one. You can stay here. Huh?
Wait, Wanda. In that room, you might be able to get the egg even though you missed the first few chapters' eggs.
Oh, have I not gotten any eggs? I guess I haven't gotten any eggs. So let's go in here and see. Is it going this way? No. So where's the egg? There's an egg in this room? An Easter egg? I'm not seeing any egg. I'm not consumed. What do you call it? Oh, crap. Okay, I'm just going to read some chat while we're walking all the way down here again. See, Ozzy as Neko says, also, the fact that Susie failed to make the Dark Fountain correctly, while might just be a little bit of Susie flavor, I think could also be because it's genuinely difficult to make one perfectly, like Chris seems to. So are we going to say that Chris, just has a lot more experience with it then? That's why. Cozy says, see everyone. Good night, Cozy. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good rest of your day over there. Oak said, the entire reverse sanctuary concept is so effing cool. Crystal said, see ya, Cozy. Okay, so where's the egg? What am I supposed to do here?
If you look at the windows, at the top there is an egg-shaped object, and on one of them it is upside down.
Oh, okay.
If you go into that window, I think you can find it.
Okay, I'll try that. So thank you very much for the 10 bits. I don't know if I might have to go out and go back in. So is it the thing that looks like 2 little dangling turnips there? There's an egg thing. Or is it the thing below that? I gotta go back here and take a look and see. Oh crap, it started over. Okay, let's just go to the beginning and I'll just check all of them. So thank you very much for the 10 bits. So I'm not sure which is the egg. So I'm looking for one that is upside down, apparently. So thank you very much for helping out with this. I didn't even know this egg thing was, yeah, because wasn't it last time Jorge just kind of mentioned the eggs? I'm like, wait, what eggs? I don't know. That's kind of the downside, I guess, of playing these games blind is that never know if I'm going to miss out on an Easter egg. Okay, egg. They all look right side up to me from what I can tell. If I'm looking at the right thing, I might be looking at the wrong thing in the stained glass window. Otherwise, I'll just, on the way back, have to try and, walk up into every single one of them. Because it's toward the top, right? Not the very, very top, but toward the top. Oh, that one! Oh, here we go. See, that one had no shading. Roots. It was one of the words that was misspelled by the book. Roots. I heard something in between. Something in between. It was mixed up. Followed the pointed tail. Would the forest children where lost grow the... Is it supposed to be backwards? Lost grow the... huh? The poor children. I heard something in between. Something in between. It was mixed up. Lost pointed children... huh? So where's the egg? The poor children. I don't see an egg. Roots. Is it in one of the bookshelves? Oh, there's a peculiar book here. Read it. Yes. And so wept the fallen star, making rivers with its tears. Then, slowly from the bitter water, something grew. It looked like glass. No, okay, so no, because we already read it. Oh, is that the same book? And so, okay, it's the same book. I'm not seeing this egg here. Okay, or was it, maybe there was a different stained glass window and this was just something else. right, let's pop back out. Oh, da?
You will be missing some of the lore for this because you didn't get the previous chapter eggs. I think you have to go between the hallway and this room and there will be a random chance of getting to the egg room. If I remember correctly.
Oh, so I just like do this a bunch? Like this? I just go up and down a whole bunch. Am I doing it right? Is this for random chances? Oh, no! Oh, okay. This is different. Chris, there you are. The patients are waiting for you. This reminds me, remember when we tried to play Yume Nikki before I realized it wasn't an actual game? This looks just like one of those rooms that was in Yume Nikki. Wasn't that like an inspiration for some of this stuff? Yes, I know, I'm quite small for a secretary, but knockoffs don't have the right to complain. You're a knockoff? Or am I a knockoff? Yeah, this is totally that room in Yume Nikki, right? I think? So we got 3 doors. It seems to be occupied. Oh, this one. It seems to be occupied. Oh, it has the tree, and that's one of the 3 symbols, right? So there's got to be Rudy's room? I guess? What is... Where am I supposed to go? It's just a big empty spot. Oh, it's a sink. It would be ridiculous if you painted something and there was nowhere to wash your hands. Okay, so this is the room, so then his bed should be like over here somewhere? It's a sink, okay. I just gotta keep clicking things here. It's just... He is behind the tree. Who's he? I am so confused right now. Oh, I'm sorry, I was so into drawing that I didn't notice you. Are you here for art club? Right, this is where we draw pictures and don't kill each other. What am I drawing? Oh, don't look, I'm not finished yet. Is the egg in here? Okay, I don't know what is happening here. I might have to just, like, give up on this. Since I didn't get any of the other eggs, maybe that's not that big of a deal. Anything over here? This room is bigger than I realized at first. Okay, so I...
I think you have to click around until you find a canvas.
A canvas? Oh my gosh.
Boo.
Ah, how long is this gonna take? It's just, I keep hitting this sink. Okay, I'll try a little bit longer, but then I think we're gonna have to give up because I'm sure that nobody wants to watch me doing this here. Okay, that wasn't it. Oh, is this person? How did I get here? Can't say I remember. I was in such a rush, I didn't look where I was going at all. What? Someone seems to be making a painting of a tree. However, strangely, it seems that they haven't drawn the bark yet. That is weird. This is so unfair that, like, you can't see anything. I can't even barely tell that I'm hitting something here. Oh my gosh. This is the worst. This is the worst. I don't like this. I already talked to you. Get away from me. Okay. Let's just try and go up this way. Well, there is a man here. Well, he seems to be pointing at something and nodding. What is happening? I am so confused right now. Should I give up, chat? You guys probably don't want this. I wouldn't want this. Well, oh, there's a canvas here. Will you draw? Yes, yes! Chris picked up a pencil. They began by sketching what they had seen behind the tree, but as they sketched, the line began to err, as if the pencil had lost its way. So they started drawing again, drawing over the lines they had already made. Many times they would suddenly halt, or the pencil drifted into a new drawing. So they started over again. Through many repetitions, their movements became faster and smoother, until without looking, they had completed a sketch in a single wild line. In the end, as a result of the layering the sketches on top of each other, the surface of the canvas was nothing more than a monochrome smear. Next, a tree was painted over it. So the monochrome smear was the person hiding behind the tree, painted over everything, leaving nothing but a simple, still life. After all, there wasn't anything to look at in the room besides a single tree. Chris got up. It seemed the painting was complete. But their hand, smudged with graphite, was still moving, as if to trace some unseen shape. An egg was picked up from a nearby easel. Okay, so I got an egg. All right, I got it. This is my first egg. 4 chapters in the game. Hey, it's receptionist. Well, how did the session go? They say art is therapeutic. Which one of you was the patient, anyway? Well, you got paid, didn't you? Oh yeah, I got an egg. I better save because I don't want to go through all that again. We got to get out of here. So thank you very much. There is no way I would have found that on my own. That's for sure. Eglin says, I also noticed that Susie and Chris are normal in battle. It's probably so Toby didn't have to make a whole new battle sprites, but I like to think Susie remembers battling more than the layout of everything. I think I said before, I do miss like other characters that have overworld sprites turning into things. Okay, so we're gonna see the Love Finds her, right? The girl. Oh man, this is gonna be heartbreaking. Susie's gonna find out that she's not actually the prophesied hero. This is gonna be so bad, and then Ralsei is gonna have to answer for this. Oh, it's a big organ. The girl, sideways. Oh no, I'm alone! Wickabell clangs in your way. Act! Wickabell! I can't tuning, so I just gotta tuning. Good timing, it was mercy. Oh crap. Is this gonna be rhythm? Press button with the right timing. Perfectly in tune, all musical acts became stronger. Lamentable, miserable, unstoppable. Yo-yo-bo! Okay, so I can... It doesn't look like the stick of the pendulum hurts me. That's good to know. Wickabell creates a cursing clamor. Tuning. Press button with the right timing. Ka-chow. Perfectly in tune, all musical acts became stronger. I am humbled. Ow! I gotta stay away from the corners, apparently. Wickabell plays peacefully. Spare, Wickabell. Oh crap, I gotta do it that way to spare it? I am humbled. What was that? That wasn't sparing. What was that? That was like an attack. Wickabell plays peacefully. Spare. Can I... That was an attack. Okay, I gotta make sure not to attack then when that shows up. Spare. Why did it do that? Okay, Chris spared Wickabell. You won! Got 0 XP and 184 dark dollars. That was weird. That was weird. Okay, here we go. I can't read it. Why can't I read it? Susie's upset. This is gonna be important. This is gonna be sad. Was a placard? The Gallery of Ancient Faces. Oh, so this is the place we were at before, right? With all the statues? Welcome to Club Apatheia. This is an archaeological exhibit. Bye, Susie. A familiar-looking statue. How rustic our ancestors were. No headdress in sight. They must have concerned themselves only with their work. We should be like them. We should eat only nuts and seeds. Oh yeah, and did you have anything new to say over here if I talk a second time? Today's history, tomorrow's archaeology. There's all these... Oh, and it's one of these things again. A familiar-looking statue. A beautiful specimen, although only the hard carapace remains. If only we could see its delicate pieces. It may have had beautiful feathers, or even a fleshy posterior. That person likes fleshy posteriors, confirmed. Oh, I can't, that's like an actual pit then. Oh, it's the water cooler. It's a stone cooler, not particularly useful. Look how realistic the rendering of the water is by the stone. To our progenitors, this must have been the peak of beauty. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and it's, hey, look! Star Walker, an original-looking statue, because it's the original Star Walker. He looks so original. That's gotta be, like, the whole Star Walker thing, that's gotta be a joke reference to... Oh, and it's all the Solo Cups. A familiar-looking statue. These ancient one-celled organisms seem to have lived a simple life. Look how they band together. Lessons could be learned. Okay, so I guess these guys all say the same thing if you talk a second time. I'm waiting to turn to stone. Hurry up, will you? Okay, anything here? Oh, there's a treasure chest back there. It's a statue stand. It has your name on it. Ah! Yes, you will be a fossil too, won't you? I don't want to fight without seizing. Oh crap, they're both here. It's a cacophony. Okay, which one of these was better? Wickabell, I can only do tuning. Good timing equals mercy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, let's just try that. Press button with the right timing. Perfectly in tune. All musical acts become stronger. Lamentabel, miserable, it was glowing. The voice was glowing. Okay, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Ow, why'd I go down like that? That was dumb of me. Okay. Chris is dying. Wickabell emits classical music. Act. Wickabell. Tuning. Press button with the right timing. I like how that pattern is the same Undertale attack pattern. All musical acts became stronger. I am humbled. Ow. Stop it, please. Stop hurting me. I am dying. I probably need to use some... I need to use an item. I'm sorry, I need to use an item. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna use an item. Deluxe dinner. Eat it, Chris. Chris, use the deluxe dinner. Please stop hurting me. Please be my friends. I want to recruit you. Can't we just be friends? Okay, now I can at least spare one of them. Spare Wickabell. Chris spared Wickabell. What am I? Am I a man? Ow. Okay, organic claps with one hand. Act organic. We gotta perform. Musical mercy. There were 100%. The answer. Okay. Just gotta stay away from the bar. No. And then spare. Chris spared organic. This is a lot harder when there's only me. I gotta get up to that treasure chest. Okay, I can't go around. What's this? Gallery. It's a prophecy about this very room. Okay, so I can't seem to get over there, but I gotta double back around to get that treasure chest. Overachiever. Okay. Oh, there's Susie. Good that Susie's waiting for me. The stone tablets carved in man's beard, a font of knowledge. Spellings were different back then, and better. Such a fanboy for old-timey spellings. Okay, there's the treasure chest. You opened the treasure chest. Inside was 500 dark dollars. Hey, nice, got some money. A familiar-looking statue. An awful beast, a relief this creature was before our time. From the body shape, it seems to have eaten meat and fire. I should read some more in the chat. I'm sure I'm getting behind. We're close to the 3-hour mark. Hopefully we'll get to the save point soon. And Bubba says muted. Quigita says muted. Oak says since the TTS laughing. Quigita says muted since the TTS lol. Bubba says you weren't muted for too long. Quigita said Lord of Screens equals Tenma probably. Oh, was I muted when I said that? Oak said Longa did not smash the bookcase. Oh, I forgot to go back and do it. Crap. Was there a treasure chest in there? There's probably gonna be a treasure chest. Maybe I can double back. I doubt I can double back. It's probably blocked, huh? Did I miss some special thing? Well, nothing we can do at this point. Wait, was that it? Was there someone down here to the left? Okay. Susie's heart's gonna be broken. Look at all these. Why do only some of them have like a heart cut out? Is that a window? Huh?
It's a treasure chest, but it's just to revive men.
Oh,
don't worry.
Darn. Well, those are useful, but I'm glad it's not like some one-of-a-kind weapon or armor or something like that. Thank you very much, Oak, for the 10 bits. Darn it. I forgot I got 2 Okay, crap. It's gonna happen, huh? Chris, hey, didn't I tell you to wait for a sec? If there's something about me in here, then Huh? The last prophecy. The stories end. Yeah, so something bad's going to happen. The last prophecy? So I was saying before, maybe it's going to be with all of us dying. Maybe it's going to be that Noelle has to die. Is this what happens at the end? To save the worlds, there is only one way. Huh? It's telling us how to save the world? Hey, Chris, this will make everything easy, right? Oh! Was that Gerson's hammer? Hey, I was reading that! It's Gerson? Kind of, but he's in his Hammer of Justice outfit. Old man? Wait! Also, it looked like he had a... Was that the same weapon? It almost looked like an umbrella or something. Ah! We're falling. It's a long way back up. Oh, thank goodness for the save point. Save. And I'm going to keep staggering my saves here. Save. Oh my gosh, I got to fully catch up in chat. We got like 5 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. Let me take a look over the YouTube chat. See what's happening over there. I got to scroll up. Sir Lancian says, to me, that's not even Susie. Allow Susie can't equip swords. Null said something funny in the 100th or so window. Metal Wolf says, consume the moss. Null said, moss good. Says the egg is between one of the windows. Insert says, the roots. Reyes says, well, I'm going to dip now. Have fun with the rest of the stream. Thank you for being here, Reyes. Have a good rest of your day. Null says, bye. Crystal says, how we doing, chat? How was the game? Bye, Reyes. Null says, dang, I lost the game. Crystal with an emote. Sir Lancium says, the random attack all. Crystal says, almost ruined the pacifist run. Laughing. Null says, you only missed a fun scene, I think. Oh, from like smashing the bookcase? Still sad. Oh, well. Maybe someday I'll look it up on YouTube or something. Let's see. Oak says, or whatever that Bumble says, it also kind of fits with the weird thing with Christianity and God's plan. It's weird to think that we can sin, yet God has everything planned. Bumble says, and I know it is because of original sin and free will, but it's also weird to think that our free will is sinful, and that to be holy, you must forfeit your will. Ozzy as Neko says, you might as well give money to a spider. Bumble says, yep, Moffat reference. Bumble says, no, Tenetai reduces magic. Not sure if Gold Widow ups the magic. Can we get, maybe that's what it is. So Oak said, to be honest, the increased attack and magic is really good, even if it's minus 10 money, because especially if you already have the deal maker, which gives 30% money, 20% is still really good. Quiggett said, imagine if we had 3Dness in Undertale. That would have been epic. Quiggett said, Oak, what timing, lol. Bumba said, also, Noelle doesn't look like that. Where be the antlers? Maybe it's wintertime. Don't deer like shed their antlers during wintertime? Oh, an Oak with a raid suggestion. Thank you very much. I mean, that is someone that I believe we have rated before. Maybe I'm mistaken, because I know that name from Nora's streams, so I'm copying it down. Thank you, Oak. Oak said, yeah, it's intentionally vague, so it's unclear on who it is. Looks more like Noelle than Susie, at least. And Queen Katie with a raid suggestion as well. Thank you very much, Queen Katie. Let me copy this one down, too, because we'll need to be checking these out pretty soon. Crystal with a bunch of raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Crystal. I'm going to copy these down. Don't worry, lurkers. If you're lurking, I'll be back to you in a minute. I have not forgotten the game or anything. Oak says, Chapter 3 is really the last moment of levity in Deltarune. It seems Chapter 4 has funny moments, but it's not nearly as comedic. Well, who knows what the next chapter will be? Chapter 5 might very well get lighthearted and comedic. So, I mean, we could say it's the end of lighthearted stuff so far, but it wouldn't necessarily be the end of lighthearted stuff for Deltarune entirely. I mean, who knows? Maybe the final chapter will just be goofiness. I'm just saying. Oh, wait, I accidentally skipped over something there. Queen said, what do you call a man with one eye? Gerson. Ozzy as Neko says, the girl who snows. Aw, yes. Queen said, this is giving me massive sun social link from P3R. I mean, Gerson was kind of giving me that vibe earlier. I even was joking, saying that he was going to have the same fate as Akinari at the end of that fight there. But Quigita says egg. Ozzy's Neko says determination. Oak said the eggs aren't really meant to be good game design. They are collectibles with bizarre lore, mostly designed for real enthusiasts of the game who are willing to look for any possible secret and dig into the game files to discover them. Quigita said, which one of you, they're asking if Chris or if the soul was the patient. Holy heck. Oak says, I don't think Toby Fox expects any normal player to get all the eggs. Weedle says, hey, Kicker, just hop in to say hi. And you think, though, how you doing, Weedle? Are you still here? Oak said, Logan, you clicked the attack button. Wait, Eglin said you accidentally pressed attack. Did I? Okay, maybe I accidentally attacked. I thought I hit spare. Quigita said you clicked attack by mistake, I guess. Crystal says, oh my gosh, you're right. Oak said, especially considering the way to get the eggs, chapter 1 is a 2% chance when you walk between two specific rooms. Chapter 2 says you have to find a specific secret area and walk in between rooms randomly. In Chapter 3, you have to do some insane BS. Chapter 3 is effing insane. You have to do a secret puzzle entirely unrelated. Use Susie to throw a block in a specific random place. Oh, so it's got to be during the S-rank room computer game stuff. Go all the way to another room, which later intentionally get caught by a spotlight. Say 2 specific dialogue options after being caught. Go through an entire weird room with unique puzzles. Go into a fight. Oh, this sounds awesome. Hold left instead of selecting anything, and when you finally get to the room with the egg, Quicket says to Oak, aren't there Steam achievements for clearing chapter without an egg? Without the egg? Oak says, I don't think so. I don't remember getting any Steam achievements for Deltarune at all. Quicket said, cleared insert chapter here without incident. I think was the achievement. Unsure, TBH. Ozzy as Neko says, wait, if everything else was swamped, will Gerson be... was swapped. Will Gerson be swapped? I mean, well, I think that there's got to be a reason why Gerson was shown in shadow. So there's a couple of possibilities. It could be maybe it's young Gerson, so before getting old. Could be that maybe it's not Gerson. It could be Undyne that we saw in Dark World attire. It could very well be that instead of being nice, it's evil Gerson, or instead of being good at fighting, it's bad at fighting Gerson. Maybe Gerson just shouts, I'm young all the time. I'm not sure. Oak says, how does Logan have 45 hours in one save file? I have like 70 hours in Deltarune, but I've also done like 4 different playthroughs, all doing 100% interacting with everything. You've seen the way I play, right, Oak? I like to goof around. You probably... Well, hang on, no, but also these save files, wait, no, they carried over, so they also include the first couple of chapters. So it's chapter 1 and 2, as well as the alternate route in chapter 2 time. Oak said, we haven't rated that person before, I've just recommended them a bunch. Okay, well, I've got it down here. Kuya said, okay, doing research, it seems the achievement I was thinking about was console only. And Crystal says, Logan is a yapper. There are 3 hours, 1 minute, and 4 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. Yeah. On YouTube. On Twitch anyway. On YouTube, I'd caught up plenty of times before. Okay. By the way, if anyone's still lurking through all of that random chat catching up, I should check to see if there's any more over on YouTube as well. Crystal was saying almost ruined the pacifist run, lol. And yeah, so I already read that. Okay. For lurkers, I need to give y'all the rundown on the channel and everything. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. We are currently alternating between this, Deltarune Chapter 4, and Persona 5 Strikers. So that means tomorrow is going to be Friday. We're going to be playing some of that Persona 5 Strikers. Then Saturday will be off. It'll alternate. Sunday, we're going to pick up where we're leaving off here tonight. And it'll be good stuff. It'll be great stuff, one might even say. Let me take a look at these raid suggestions we had here. Oh, before I do that, though, let me pop the link tree over to YouTube. I can't just type in the command because I had to turn off the bot because it was too much for Jax. But there's a link tree if you are lurking that has all of our social media stuff, Discord invite link, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. All of that good stuff. So feel free to check it out, make use of it as you see fit, or ignore it. There is no pressure, but it is there should you feel so inclined. Let me take a look over at the raid suggestions that we had here. There's a bunch that have a very limited number of viewers. So let's pick out one of these, and we're going to go ahead and populate a raid. Raid, there we are. And here is our raid message as well, so I can copy that over to my clipboard. Oh, why isn't it working? There we go. Let's see. Oh, and I got to read some more because there was some more posted stuff there. Oak says, also, I don't know if anyone has told you this, but in Chapter 3, Toby Fox actually fully implemented a third board that was scrapped for pacing purposes, but is still in the game files, and you can technically play it. There are even still references with a bonus minigame in the rank room. You pay 500 points, and with the mantle game. Oh, yeah, I think you had mentioned something about that, right? And wasn't like the whole kaiju fight was like a cut section as well in the city? Quick said, thank you for the very... Dlome. Oh, because I'm old backwards. I see what you did there. Stream. Quick says, see y'all next time. Sophia, the first, the only AI we enjoy. Oak said, thank you for the very sanctuary. Second, this little hat goes on at a sanctuary. Second, the sanctuary stream. It made me smile. And there we go. Yes, I love and appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for hanging out. It means the world to me. Thank you all for being here and just for spending your day with me. You're awesome. And over on YouTube as well. Thank you all. Love and appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow for Persona 5 Strikers. And if anyone's just wanting Deltarune, that'll be coming up on Sunday. And yeah, I feel like tonight went well. Hammer of Justice fight went much better than I expected. But thank you all. You're amazing. Love and appreciate you all. Everybody on Twitch, enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. And and over on YouTube, Null is saying bye and a salute. Yes, over on YouTube and anyone watching the VOD. Good night as well.